Hello, welcome to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to start a YouTube channel for your business. Before we start, let's take a look at the breakdown of what you'll be learning. I'll be introducing you to YouTube and how you can benefit from this social media platform for your business. You'll learn how to create and also personally customize a YouTube business channel to maximize audience engagement and retention that will benefit your business revenue. YouTube is one of the largest and most popular social media platforms on the internet to date. It's a platform with over 1 billion users, and it's regularly reaching more 18 to 34 and 18 to 49-year-olds than any other cable network in the US. YouTube has become the new marketing platform for business because of this immense amount of audience from all around the world. Statistics have shown that YouTube visitors are generally watching around 6 billion hours of video every month. ModCloth, an American online retailer of women's clothing, launched its branded YouTube channel in 2008 and has achieved nearly 1 million views and has over 4,000 subscribers. Being a business based on the internet, ModCloth markets its business through digital media, including video ads, because it delivers fast, accurate, and analytical data to track the performance, impact, and return on investment. YouTube is a great platform for your business because it allows you to not only share your message, but also to engage with the core customer base, building deeper levels of loyalty and engagement. YouTube, the second biggest search engine in the world, allows us to integrate SEO, referral content, and paid campaigns while reaching the greatest possible audience across platforms and devices, says a ModCloth representative. It's amazing to see our brand come to life through the emotional impact of video. It is the ultimate medium for us to engage our audience and, more importantly, for them to engage with us. Now let me show you how to create your own business channel. First of all, do you know that all YouTube accounts need to be directly connected to a Google Plus account? You can either use an existing Google account to create your YouTube account, or you can set up a YouTube account from scratch, and a Google account will be created for you in the process. So if you have an existing Google Plus page or a Gmail address, you already have a Google account that you can use to create a YouTube channel. Here are the simple steps to create your YouTube channel using your Google account. First, log on to the website www.youtube.com. Then sign in with the email address attached to your existing Google account. Do make sure that you're logged into the Google Plus account when you're doing this. Then click on the profile icon in the top right corner where your page's thumbnail is and click the drop-down. Click on the Creator Studio button that looks like this wheel icon. Then click on Create a New Channel. Right here, you will have to name your channel and select a category that best describes your business. On the other hand, if you don't have an existing Google account, here are the steps to create your YouTube channel. Similarly, log into www.youtube.com, then click on Sign In on the top right corner of the page. Then select Create Account. You'll then be prompted to fill in this form to create your Google account. Once you're done creating your Google account, you'll be taken to the YouTube homepage. On your left, there will be a list of tabs. Click on My Channel. A pop-up like this will appear, and you should click on Use a Business or Other Name. Then do the same thing. Name your channel and select a category that best describes your business. This is also where a Google Plus page will be automatically created for you under this name as well. So now that you have already created a YouTube channel, let's get started on customizing the channel to fully represent your business. Here's your main channel page. There are 3 things that you'll need to pay attention to and specifically customize, and they are your channel icon, channel art, and channel description. Just like any other social media platform, the outlook of your YouTube channel is the most direct branding of your business. Adding a specific channel icon will increase your business channel's identity and allow your audience to recognize your branding. The default icon for your channel is the profile photo associated with your Google Plus account, so you can change it here on YouTube if you wish to. Here's a recommended guideline given by the YouTube support when creating a new channel icon. JPEG, GIF or GIF, BMP or PNG files. No animated GIFs though. 800 by 800 pixels squared. Square or round images are rendered at 98 by 98 pixels. And remember this, do not upload pictures containing celebrities, nudity, artwork, or copyrighted images, since it violates YouTube's community guidelines. You'll risk having your channel banned or deleted if you do so. You can use channel art to brand your channel's identity and customize an appearance that only your business channel has. Your channel art will be visible on all platforms where viewers can see your channel, although it might differ in appearance on desktop, mobile, and TV displays due to specific dimensions. For the best results on all devices, we recommend uploading a single 2560 by 1440 pixel image. To upload your photo, click the Add Channel Art button in the middle of the cover photo area. Alternately, mouse over the photo space to reveal an Edit button in the upper right corner to open a drop-down menu. Select Edit Channel Art and then either drag or upload the image you want. When you upload a photo or select an existing one, you'll then get a preview of how it will look on different devices. The channel art display changes according to the device used. Usually the channel art will show as a narrow horizontal panorama on a desktop web browser and on a mobile device. Here's a recommended guideline you can refer to. Minimum width should be 2048 by 1152 pixels. This is the quote safe area, where text and logos are guaranteed not to be cut off when displayed on different devices. Maximum width should be 2560 by 423 pixels. That means that the quote safe area is always visible. The areas to each side of the channel art are visible depending on the viewer's browser size. The file size should be 4 megabytes or smaller. You can also add in logo and text for branding and marketing purposes. If you're using an image that's 2560 by 1440 pixels, the safe area is precisely in the center at 1540 by 427 pixels. You can use this area to input things like your logo, company name, and even the promotion of the month. Having the logo and text within the safe area ensures that the message does not get cut off and that it will appear as intended even across different platforms. The last step to customizing your YouTube business channel is to fill in the channel description box. In this text box, enter a description of your brand or the type of content that you plan on sending out. As you write your channel description, be mindful to craft it according to how it will appear across the site and around the web. You'll need a description which includes your most important content that can best describe and represent your business. Here's a recommended guideline for you to refer to when you draft your channel description. The crucial first 5 lines. The first 2 lines of the description box are displayed next to your video in search and when posted on social media. Write powerful punchlines that best describe your business. Maximize the usage of keywords that will increase your ranking in search engines. Include HTML links. Include links to any other related sites to your business. You can also include a link to your free offer or lead magnet if you have any. YouTube gives you 500 characters to write in your description box. Use each one to the fullest. Treat it like a little blog post and leverage it to the greatest value in order to increase your search ranking, not just on YouTube search, but also on other search engines connected to YouTube. Don't waste your credit. So, you've just learned about how to start a YouTube channel for your business, as well as customizing your channel to gain higher recognition and engagement. Your channel will appear in search engines and suggested channel categories across YouTube, so make sure it's appealing and unique. For more customization guidelines like customizing SEO, creating videos, and more, tune in for the next video. I'll see you in the next one. Hello and welcome back to the video course. In this module, you'll learn how to optimize your YouTube SEO to reach targeted audiences. I'll explain what SEO is and how it works. You'll learn why you should optimize SEO for your YouTube channel, and I'll guide you through 5 best strategies to the ultimate SEO optimization that'll increase your search rankings and help you gain massive leads as well as sales. So what is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It's a method of strategies, techniques, and tactics used to increase the amount of visitors to a website by obtaining a high-ranking placement in the search results page of a search engine, like Google, Yahoo, or Bing. The most commonly and widely used search engines are Google, YouTube, Bing, and Yahoo. So how does SEO work? Search engines are answer machines. When a person searches on the internet, the search engine goes through billions of documents in its database and performs two things. Firstly, it returns results that are only relevant or useful as to what the person searched for in the first place. Secondly, it ranks those results according to the popularity of the websites providing the information. This means that SEO will determine the relevance and popularity of your website. So why should you optimize your YouTube SEO? YouTube is the world's second biggest search engine. More than 1 billion users watch hundreds of millions of hours of video each and every day. YouTube is a massive traffic source. So optimizing your SEO for your YouTube channel will greatly increase your ranking in search engines, which will lead to more traffic to your channel and boost your business revenue. Now let's get into the process of optimizing your YouTube SEO. These are the 5 best strategies to ultimate optimization. First up, outstanding video titles. When you upload and publish a video, make sure your video title is short and straight to the point. Customize it to less than 10 words and within 100 characters. For example, how to gain massive leads in 3 days. This is to ensure clear communication to your audience. Most people do not read more than 9 words during their search. Therefore, a video title that can attract your audience's attention has to be clear and purpose-driven. To make sure that your audience will feel intrigued to click on your video, offer an actionable step-by-step guide. For example, 5 ways to earn double in a week. This kind of title will gain more interest than the usual ones because it's benefit-driven and solves a problem. Other than that, interesting video titles which you may consider using are controversial ones and open-ended titles. These titles invoke curiosity and persuade viewers to click on the video to find out more. Of course, the titles will work together with the video thumbnail, which we'll cover later in the course. You should also insert as many prominent keywords as you can. For example, main benefit, best, secret, and more. These are some examples of keywords that are prominently searched on the internet and have been proven to drive more clicks. Second strategy, write compelling descriptions for your channel. Make sure your channel description is at least 150 words long. The reason is because what you write will act as the Google search meta description that will appear on search engine results. This is also where you want to insert your target keyword that will increase relevance and popularity. Another tip is to insert a call to action link after the 150 words. This is where you bring your audience to another level, deeper into what your business has to offer and what you can do to help solve their problem. Provide them solutions, tell them what you have in store for them, and let them know what they can do if they want to engage with your business. Make sure you add as many additional pieces of information as you can. For example, links to your other relevant websites, services, or anything related to the video you published, and also, of course, your business. The most important thing is to fully utilize the 4,000 plus characters YouTube allows in the description box. Remember, the more you type, the higher chance you rank better in keywords on search engines. It's a very simple mechanism. The more you put out there, the better the chance will be it matches someone's need or demand. Moving on to the third strategy, utilize tags attached to your video. YouTube generously allows up to 500 characters for the tag box, so fully utilize it on every video, just the same as your video description. The more you use, the higher chance it'll hit the jackpot. There are 2 types of tag you can use for your video. Specific tags are those one sentence that people key into the search bar, while single word tags are usually related keywords to people's search query. Another purpose of including common but unique tags in all your YouTube videos is it actually serves to ensure that the up next videos will appear to be all of your videos. YouTube has this function where it will prompt a list of recommended videos that are related to the current video the user is watching. Therefore, when you optimize your tags in your YouTube videos, you're also connecting the relevance of all of your videos one to another. This way you can ensure that the, quote, up next videos will all be your own videos and your audience is prompted to watch all of your videos instead of your competitors. The fourth strategy is customizing your video thumbnail. You have to include text in your video thumbnail. The reason is that As your video gets shared and embedded at various places on the internet, most of the posts will not include your video title, but rather just the embedded thumbnail. So your video thumbnail itself has to be the intriguing factor to get people to click into your video. And make sure to keep note that the standard dimensions of an ideal video thumbnail is 120 by 68 pixels. Also, you must check how the text looks at this dimension before you upload, because it might run out of alignment due to different formatting. Lastly, the fifth strategy is to include massive call to action remarks in your video. You have to work hard to encourage subscribing and linking from your audience. Why? Because YouTube's algorithm doesn't use backlinks. So it puts a whole lot of weight on user experience signals. That means if people enjoy watching your video, expect to crush it in YouTube search. The best way to make sure your audience does what you ask for is to directly perform a call to action request or demand in your video itself where your audience is engaged. What you can do is at the end of each video you publish, give people a strong call to action that encourages them to subscribe. Let me give you an example. Marie Forleo, a master of YouTube marketing, who already has more than 3 million subscribers, would still always ask people to subscribe at the end of every video. By the end of her video, this is what she says, and I quote, "We've got new episodes each and every week, so make sure you subscribe. You can follow me on the social links below, and of course you can check me out on marieforleo.com. Thank you so much, and don't miss out on Marie TV." Notice how she used this closing for each of her videos to inform her audience of how they can expect new episodes from her channel, and how she prompted them to subscribe to keep notified, as well as providing more options for them to find out more about her and her program. This is a great strategy you can refer to and apply in your video closing. It'll help you to ensure your audience is fully engaged with your video content and intrigue them to perform your call to action. To be effective and efficient about it, all you need to do is record one good call to action video and keep reusing it as your quote outro clip at the end of every video that you upload on YouTube. That way you save time, energy, and production costs, and you can speed things up. So this is the end of this module, but by applying these 5 strategies you just learned, you'll be able to reach a larger audience and a more targeted audience and increase the high converting leads that you generate from your videos. Join me in the next video where we learn more about YouTube for your business. I'll see you in the next one. Hello and welcome back to the video course. In this video, you'll learn how to make viral videos for ultimate branding for your business YouTube channel. Before we start, let's take a look at the breakdown of what you'll be learning. In this video course, I'll explain how YouTube's viewership is influenced by viral videos. You'll learn what kind of video content will make your video go viral. I'll also be providing you a couple of great strategies you can use to create your very own viral video to achieve massive branding for your business. YouTube is the second largest search engine on the internet. Nearly 1 out of every 2 internet users are on YouTube. According to YouTube statistics, 6 billion hours of video are viewed every month. And they recorded a 50% increase in just 1 year. This shows that YouTube's viewership covers a really huge scale of people on the internet. And how does that happen? Through viral video viewing on YouTube. 60 hours of video are uploaded every minute, or 1 hour of video is uploaded to YouTube every second. Over 4 billion videos are viewed a day. Viral video is what boosts YouTube's viewership every single day. So how do you determine if a video is viral? Why do some videos become wildly popular while others don't? Kevin Ayoka, YouTube's head of trends and culture, gave a talk on TED Youth on how videos go viral on YouTube. In this talk, he highlighted 3 things that make a YouTube video go viral. The first factor Ayoka mentioned was the tastemakers. What's a tastemaker? A tastemaker is someone famous that makes something unnoticed become famous also. Take this example. Rebecca Black's Friday became one of the most popular videos because Michael J. Nelson from Mystery Science Theater posted a joke about this video on his Twitter, Then a lot of people started talking about it everywhere on the internet. This sort of snowball effect, whereby a famous person shares a point of view and followers continue to share it with an even larger and extended bunch of audience, greatly accelerates the process of a video becoming viral on YouTube. Next, Ayoka mentioned about the common content of viral videos. It's the unexpectedness factor. Viewers tend to be more attracted to unexpected content within a video, as they find it interesting and intriguing. Viral videos like Rebecca Black's Friday and Nyan Cat with repetitive melody and motion, or even the Gangnam Style video by Korean pop star Psy. What scripts could you have written that would have contained anything related to these videos in it? YouTube is a platform where 1 hour of video is uploaded every second, and viral videos have one thing in common, which is video content has to be unique and unexpected in order to stand out among other videos on YouTube. Then Ayoka pointed out the most powerful factor of all, which is the participation from people all over the internet. What he meant by participation is the phenomenon where a certain topic or issue that just somehow is able to get everyone involved. Taking Rebecca Black's Friday as an example again, there's a crazy amount of more than 10,000 parodies of Friday on YouTube now. It's created a phenomenon where people all over the internet participated in the issue, which in this case is typically humor and joke. This is how community participation makes a video viral, because of the widespread involvement that gets more and more people to notice the existence of the original video and therefore give it more traffic and views. So according to Kevin Ayoka, tastemakers, creative participating communities, complete unexpectedness, these are characteristics of a new kind of media and a new kind of culture where anyone has access and the audience defines the popularity and would drive a video viral on YouTube. Now, I'll also be giving you 3 great strategies you can use to create your very own viral video to achieve branding, leads, and sales for your business. The first strategy is to jump on the bandwagon. This means connecting your video to another video that is already viral on YouTube. Have you ever noticed how after you've seen one video go viral, you'll see dozens of mashups, remixes, and parodies jumping on the bandwagon? It's a norm where people tend to like watching videos that reference things they remember seeing before. It's this sense of participation and involvement that attracted them to watch the video in the first place. How so? Because it simply gives them the feeling that they are in on the joke. That makes them more likely to look kindly on your video and pass it along to their friends. More than 2,000 parodies of Gangnam Style videos were uploaded to YouTube at one point in just 2 weeks of the original video's highest peak of popularity. Some other examples of viral videos are Rebecca Black's Friday and Nyan Cat. So what you can do is when you're going to make a viral video, think about the contents of other recent viral videos and how you can take advantage of their popularity. For example, you can do reaction videos, parodies, reenactments, or other related video content. Viewership on YouTube in the past few years has shown that videos of shorter length generally get more views than longer length videos. This is because humans' attention span on a video is said to be shorter than a goldfish's attention span. The New York Times cited a study on viewer abandonment, in which nearly a fifth of viewers clicked out of a video in the first 10 seconds. This became more pronounced with videos that were slow to reach the punchline, causing the rate of viewers to click out to double. So making your video short is a crucial optimization method. Keep your content short, focus on images, and craft headlines that say it all. Rich media like GIFs that play on a continuous loop can capture attention effectively without the viewer deeming it taking too much time. So try to include more details in short-length videos. Short length is always good for getting more views and conversions. Some examples of short, informative videos that are usually viral are videos of life hacks, brilliant ideas, and unexpected, useful information. And the third strategy is to go all out on promoting your video. The fastest and most direct way to do this is to connect with other social media platforms. You need rapid distribution to a large group of people very quickly to be able to have something go viral. So you have to make it as easy as possible for people to share your video. You should post your video on YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Dig, Tumblr, Reddit, and anywhere else that people are likely to find it and share it. The idea is to spread and promote your video to anyone, anywhere possible. The most popular viral videos didn't become viral by accident. There are companies who spend huge amounts of money to create a viral video that are also spending thousands of dollars, quote, secretly promoting it. They would use multiple YouTube accounts, form sock puppets, and other clandestine methods. Since assuming that you may not have the same resources, what you can do is use what you do have. Send to your friends, relatives, and colleagues who you think would appreciate it and ask them to pass it along. It's by word of mouth and the snowball phenomenon that a video will go viral. So we've come to the end of this module on how to make your video go viral for ultimate business branding through YouTube. Join me in the next one where you'll learn more about YouTube for your business channel. Hello, and welcome back to the video course. In this module, you'll learn how to use featured content to increase your YouTube subscribers and views. Before we start, let's take a look at the breakdown of what you'll be learning. In this module, I'll explain what YouTube featured content is and how it helps you to increase your subscribers and video views. And I'll guide you through how to use this feature in a step-by-step screenshot tutorial. So what is YouTube featured content? Featured content in YouTube can be a video or a playlist. The purpose is to promote a new video to all of your audience. How does featured content help increase your video views and gain more subscribers to your channel? Well, it enables you to embed a chosen video or playlist across all of the videos on your channel and ensures that returning subscribers to your channel see your featured content first. Featuring a video on YouTube is like having free advertising for your other videos on your channel. You can choose to make any one of your videos or playlists appear as a banner on all your videos at any time you wish. You just need to customize which video, and you set the time that you want it to appear and disappear. Other than that, by featuring a video across all your YouTube videos, you're also keeping your audience tuned in to your channel for a longer period of time. Tuned-in audiences often translate into engagement, which then increases the likelihood of top-of-mind recall when they think of the category that your brand is in. For example, if you're a chocolate brand and you do a video animation about chocolate or something related, whenever your audience thinks of buying a bar of chocolate, there is a likely increased potential that they would pick your brand off the shelf. Of course, this is not the sole driving purchase decision of consumers, but it assists in increasing the potential of sales to happen. Featured videos is where YouTube will be taking note of how many likes, comments, or views your video is getting, and it will rank you accordingly in their search engine results. So this means that the featured content can be used to increase your search engine ranking for your entire channel. Now let me show you how to enable featured content in your YouTube channel. First, go to your YouTube account dashboard, click on the person icon on the top right corner, then click on the Creator Studio button. Second, on the left column, click on the Channel tab. From the drop-down menu, click on Featured Content. Then select Featured Content. A dialog box like this will appear. Select the content that you'd like to feature from the available options. Let me briefly explain more about the two available options you can select from. Most Recent Upload is where you choose to automatically feature the most recently uploaded video in your channel. This means that YouTube will automatically feature the video that is most recently uploaded in your channel in the featured video slot. On the other hand, specific videos or playlists are where you can select any video or playlist you want to feature from your channel, or you can enter other people's YouTube video or playlist URL. So let's just say you choose to feature a video or playlist. You have to select an existing video from your channel that you want to feature. Then click on the Save button on the bottom right. You will then be looking at this customization of your selected featured content. There are three things you would need to customize. First is display time. You can choose and specify when exactly you want the featured content to appear within the current video time frame. As for optimized timing, if you decide to tick this box, YouTube will try to choose the best time to show your promotion based on past viewer behavior in each video. And custom message is where you can insert a message and it will appear alongside the featured content. When you're done customizing, simply click on the update button and you're done. Best idea is to utilize the customization options to promote and drive your marketing campaign. For example, you could use custom messages to put a link to your online store or a website and have visitors go through the sales funnel, or even put in marketing messages that promote 50% off a certain item. The possibilities are honestly nearly endless if you're being creative about it. Bear in mind that the content that you've selected will display consistently across devices in the bottom left corner and appear in what to watch next for subscribed viewers. It will also include a label with the video or playlist information that appears when you hover over the icon. We've reached the end of this module. Head on to the next one to learn more about YouTube for your business. Hello, welcome back to the YouTube for Your Business channel course. In this module, you'll learn how to use YouTube Live to convert your potential prospects into real clients. Before we start, let's take a look at a breakdown of what you'll be learning. In this video module, I'll explain what is YouTube Live and how it can help your business. I'll also be guiding you step by step on how to use YouTube Live, as well as giving you some result-promising strategies on maximizing your YouTube Live experience. So, what is YouTube Live? Before YouTube introduced this new function to its users, every video you watch on YouTube, up until now, was pre-recorded and then only uploaded onto the site. Then YouTube came up with this new function called YouTube Live, which conveniently allows people to start streaming videos in real time, then recording them for playback later. YouTube has tested this function in the past with events like a U2 concert, a Barack Obama speech, and the Indian Cricket League. There has since that time proven to be a huge demand for it. This creates massive opportunities for businesses to adopt this live video streaming function into their video marketing. How will YouTube Live help your business? The most distinctive and immediate effects from using YouTube Live for your business is gaining engagement and awareness, as well as establishing credibility and offering a sense of exclusivity to your audience. Use YouTube Live to increase the sense of engagement with your audience and raise your business branding awareness. Here are two effective contents that you can use for your YouTube Live session. The first is sharing live events with your audience. This kind of live video can make them feel more connected to your company or industry. The key here is not just showing the event, but also letting your audience be a part of it. The feeling of involvement will create a connection between your business and your audience. For example, you can cover events like the release or announcement of news and new products. Secondly, you can also do short live interviews with employees or clients to increase engagement with your audience. These interviews not only show the human side of your company, but also offer personal ideas and opinions. As YouTube Live has the function of allowing your audience to participate in a live chat box, your audience can be interactive with you and also other viewers at the same time, thus creating a connection that opens up to opinions, feedback, and also new ideas. This is a great way to boost engagement and also raise brand awareness. You can also use YouTube Live to create credibility and exclusivity. With live streaming video, you can show your audience what it takes to go from concept to product completion. It's common that consumers don't see behind the scenes on how your products or services are created. So this is a great way to give your audience a glimpse of what's involved in building your product and brand. Then, in order to offer a sense of exclusivity to your audience, you can live stream behind the scenes. Anything that's typically off limits or provides a different point of view will be something fresh and something they've never before experienced. This will intrigue your audience's interest, and they'll tune into your brand. An example is live streaming your company events behind the scenes. Now, I'll be showing you how to use YouTube Live step by step. To broadcast live videos on YouTube, you must first find your YouTube Live dashboard. When you sign into your YouTube account, click on the profile icon at the top right and click on the Creator Studio button. Next, click on Live Streaming on the left sidebar menu. Then click on the Get Started button. If it's your first time, you'll have to be prompted to perform an account verification process. This is where you'll associate a phone number with your channel and get a link to share when you start live streaming to your audience. After you enter your phone number, agree to the terms and conditions of using YouTube Live. Your channel will then be enabled to the functions of YouTube Live. So upon enabling YouTube Live for your channel, prior to starting your first YouTube Live streaming, let me go through the YouTube Live dashboard so you are familiarized with the functions of each tab. I'll briefly explain these three essential parts of your YouTube Live dashboard. Number 1, the information box. Number 2, the setup encoding software. And number 3, the live chat function. So the first one, your information box. The information box is where you customize the details about your YouTube live streaming. It's similar to the information you usually provide whenever you upload a video to YouTube. Under the first tab, Basic Info, you will start filling out your live stream's title, description, time to schedule the live stream, category, and privacy options. Then click on the second tab, Stream Options, to enable the following stream settings. And if you want to monetize your live event, you can click on the Monetization tab to do so. Moving on to the second one, Setup for Encoding Software. You will need to use specific software to broadcast YouTube Live from your desktop. YouTube recommends several different software options, including open broadcast software, free open source software for Mac and Windows users. Find the information found in the encoder setup box to connect open broadcaster software to YouTube Live. Copy and paste this exact information into your open broadcaster software settings as well to connect. And the last part, the third one, your live chat. This is where people can directly engage and get in contact with you while you're streaming live. You have the option whether you would like to enable live chat or not, as well as automatically blocking spam messages to avoid the chat box from clogging up with unnecessary spamming. So when you've customized the above essential setups and you're ready to start your first YouTube live stream, simply start streaming from your software and you're good to go. Before we wrap up this video module, here are some strategies that I'd highly recommend you use during your YouTube live streams. Pre-announce is where you announce beforehand when and what you'll be doing in your live stream. This strategy is best used for sales campaigns, as it will build up hype and eagerness from your audience to participate to get their hands on limited sales offers. It will keep them tuned into your updates and live streams. Ideal time refers to when is the best time or hour to do it. This strategy highly depends on your targeted audience demographic. For example, results have shown that most posting on social media sites tends to perform best at around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, you should do your research on your targeted audience and find out the best suited and ideal time to your live stream in order to gain maximum audience participation. Content is what you would say in the live stream. Exciting and interesting contents will attract your audience to tune in. You can refer to our third video module in this series to find out about what kind of content will make a viral video, in which case, this will make your live stream more engaging and attractive. Let me just give you an idea here. An Ask Me Anything session seems to be a very hot topic for live streams nowadays, due to the audience's curiosity over a business or for those who have specific inquiries. And lastly, reminder refers to a posting or a shout out you can do to your subscribers to inform them that the live video can be rewatched on your channel. This will ensure those who have missed certain parts of your live stream, or those who have missed the whole live stream entirely, can refer back to the original video through your channel. This can also encourage your subscribers to view your other videos in the channel as well. So we've come to the end of this module. Check out the last module to see how we wrap up. I'll see you in the next one. YouTube ads for high conversions. Before we start, let's take a look at the breakdown of what you will be learning. In this video module, I'll explain what is YouTube ads, how it increases conversions, and I'll teach you how to use it step by step. So what is YouTube ads? YouTube is a social media platform that has become highly effective revenue for reaching massive audiences through online advertising. How so? It has over 1 billion users, and people are watching 50% more video on the platform year over year. For online marketers and business owners, this is a huge opportunity to get in front of a large audience, a targeted audience, and expand the business branding to convert sales. YouTube ads allow you to run paid ads on someone else's videos, as well as getting paid to let others run their ads on your videos. So how does it increase conversions? YouTube ads can be used to increase your brand and product visibility, and this in turn translates into potential sales and revenue. Let's say that there's a highly anticipated video or a viral video that people are bound to watch, and because you are running paid ads, your advert appears before the video, and viewers who choose to watch it get to know more about your product, brand, or offering. And interested consumers will then click to know more and purchase your product or service. YouTube ads enables two choices: to run your ads on others' videos or to let others run their ads on your videos. By running your ads on others' videos, you'll be gaining brand and product visibility, as your ads will reach a larger bunch of audience and increase awareness towards your business. On the other hand, letting others run their ads on your videos allows you to generate revenue as you're getting paid for the view count. The more audience that watches your videos, the more they get exposed to ads, and thus the more you'll get paid because your video has helped generate brand awareness for others. Both ways work to increase your conversion rates, as monetization with YouTube ads generally involves maximum audience engagement. By increasing your brand awareness and reaching out to large targeted audiences, you're boosting your percentage of conversions as well. Before we move on to learn how to use YouTube ads, let's take a look at the types of ads available for your preference or selection that best suit your business. There are two types of ads on YouTube: the display ads and the video ads. Display ads on YouTube allow you to place your ads in videos where they'll appear alongside related YouTube videos or as pop-ups within YouTube videos. Below are the types of display ads that YouTube offers. Standard banner ad is similar to Google display ads, where it's available as a standard banner or rich media ad. Use bright and colorful images to grab your audience's attention and interest. In-video overlay ads are ads that appear as pop-ups with existing contextually targeted videos that are targeted by selected queries. URL inserted to the context can be clicked on, and users will be directed to destinations outside of YouTube. As for video ads on YouTube, here are the types of ads offered. In-stream video ads are ads that pop out when you're watching your YouTube videos. In-slate video ads are ads that play before your video starts. In-search video ads are ads that appear above or to the right of regular YouTube search results. In-display video ads are ads that appear alongside other YouTube videos. Now let me guide you through the steps to create an ad that will be shown on other users' content. Go to YouTube's advertising pages and click Get Started. Now you're ready to launch your campaign. The first step is to select which video you want to promote. Just find the video that you want to advertise, then copy and paste the video URL in this box. After you've selected your video, there will be a preview like this, so you can see how it will appear to other people who are watching it on YouTube after browsing the internet or finding it via YouTube search. Next, you need to enter the information for your text ad. Ad text includes the headline and 2 lines of description of how you would like to tell people what your ad is about. The ad text and descriptions are extremely important when you want to grab a customer's attention. Be short and straight to the point. You'd want to key in punchlines that will increase engagement or click-through rates. Then choose a thumbnail you'd like to display to your audience. Then specify where you want to send your traffic when users click on the video or ad. You can decide if you want users who click on your ad to be sent to your YouTube channel or to your website. Next, you need to decide how much to spend and set your budget. You can opt for a daily budget and set a specific amount. Then choose a maximum click per view so you're not spending more, including more per view, than you want to. Next, you can choose a target audience. if you want your ad to be displayed to specific targeted audiences. As you can see, the targeting criteria includes age, gender, web activity, and user interests. As you create your YouTube ad, you can find a small tab on the right side of your page. This is where you can see approximately how many video views that the budget you set will bring to you. And finally, now sign into your Google account and enter your billing information to pay for the ads. Then review your ads and submit them for approval. And you're done. You've now created your own YouTube ads. This is the end of the YouTube for Business course. I wish you all the best in bringing your business to a higher level with YouTube. Hello, welcome to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to establish your LinkedIn profile as an authority figure. Before we start, let's take a look at the breakdown of what you'll be learning. I'll be giving you the best tips on how to impress others on LinkedIn with a professional photo on your profile. Then I'll guide you how to make an eye-catching headline to secure prospects, as well as building a strong profile with power achievements, links to your work, and recommendations. These steps will increase your appeal and boost your credibility to your targeted audience. Your LinkedIn profile is essentially an online resume. It's a platform where you project your professional self. It's a widely agreed fact that recruiters generally skip profiles that don't have a photo on them. Why? Because a profile without a photo displays no identity and it lacks credibility. In a study conducted by The Ladders, an eye-tracking heat map shows that the first thing that catches people's eyes is your profile photo. People generally spend 19% of their total visit time looking at your photo. LinkedIn also stated that profiles in LinkedIn search results with photos are 7 times more likely to be clicked on than those without photos. It's important, obviously, to include a photo of yourself on your LinkedIn profile. So how do you make sure your profile photo really impresses? Here are 4 great tips contributed by various researchers and from professional recruiters and LinkedIn users. First off, choose a photo that looks like you in real life. The internet can be deceptive sometimes, and nobody likes being shown something only to find out later that it's not what was initially perceived or what they expected. In person, you have less than 7 seconds to create a positive first impression. But that's normally done through a handshake, eye contact, the way you dress, how you carry yourself, and your energy. Online, though, that window of opportunity is cut short. It's just 3 seconds or even less. In this short time, the other person forms an opinion about you based on your profile picture and the accompanying info that's presented to them. They'll evaluate you and form a perception as to whether or not they can trust you. They'll even decide whether or not you're friendly or if you're approachable, maybe even what kind of personality you have. This first impression is very important, and it'll help lay down the first layer of your credibility as a professional. So you need to make sure that you're making the right expression in your photo. Avoid making a straight face or a dull face. You might be wondering, is it appropriate to smile in a professional photo? Well, the answer is yes. A pleasant smile has been proven to stimulate positive feelings in new acquaintances and increase engagement as it portrays approachability. Dress as if you're going to work. Make sure what you wear depicts you in a manner that's appropriate for your field or your profession. Here's another quick tip for photography and standing out. Avoid wearing white colored tops as they make you look washed out or unnoticed among all the other profiles in search results. Use colors like black or blue or even orange. They're more soothing and inviting. Next up, I'll be teaching you about the most ideal position for your face in the photo. To draw focused attention, position your face at the center of the frame. Make sure that your face takes up at least 60% of the dimensions within the frame, as it's the ideal dimension that ensures maximum direct focus of the eyes on your face within the frame. Lastly, keep a clean and tidy background. This will avoid unnecessary distractions and keep the viewer's eyes focused on your face. The best color for your background would be white or light blue, because it gives a sense of clarity and professionalism. Now let's look at your headline. In LinkedIn, your profile headline is what defines you. It's who you are. That's what you do. And of course, a short and clear description of yourself. Here are 3 important principles of what you must include in your headline if you want to stand out. First up, explain who you are. What's your profession and what position you're currently holding? Then write down who you can help to solve problems. That is to say, who needs your assistance professionally. Lastly, explain how you can help them and how you add value to what they already normally see in professionals like you. Here's an example of what a good LinkedIn headline looks like. Notice how the headline includes the 3 principles we just talked about? This is how your headline should look. Let's head on to your summary field in the profile. Here's where you fill in your abilities, profession, and achievements to tell people what you're capable of and why they should engage with you. Write down your various job functions and make sure they're all solutions-oriented. For example, I'm a professional recruiter and I've recruited 10 valuable employees that increased the company's sales by 10% within a month. Follow the structure of description when you list down your job functions and prepare an introduction paragraph for each experience item you list on your profile. You can also add media files like videos to further explain your achievements. This is a great way to increase interest and trust in you, as media files are generally more intriguing. The last step to strengthening your LinkedIn profile is by adding links and recommendations. Make use of the 3 URLs you're allowed on your profile and link to it. You should include links in your profile which lead viewers to relevant sites that showcase your work. For example, if you have a work-related blog or online portfolio, insert the link in your profile. This will further display your ability and professionalism to your prospects, and they'll be able to see for sure what you're capable of and know exactly how you can help them solve their problems. Recommendations, of course, are another great tool you can use to prove your professional claims and your value. Get your ex or current coworkers or supervisor to write about how well you work and what the great achievements are that you've accomplished around them. This creates concrete proof to support your claims on your profile. Well, these are the essential components needed to establish your LinkedIn profile as an authority figure. Follow these steps and you'll create a strong profile that can kickstart your journey to successful and fulfilling engagements on LinkedIn. But we're not done yet. Join me in the next module to learn even more. Hello, welcome to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to use LinkedIn to find targeted clients. Before we start, let's take a look at the breakdown of what you'll be learning in this module. I'll be teaching you how to use the 3 functions of LinkedIn to gain targeted clients. You'll learn how to use the connections tier to develop engagement. Then, utilizing introductions, you'll put yourself out there in the deep end of potential clients. You'll also learn how to utilize advanced search to gain more leads. So how can you develop engagement with potential clients on LinkedIn? You can use the Add Connections function. Click on the My Network tab and click Connections. Then click on Add Connections. When you reach the next page, simply key in your email address and LinkedIn will automatically suggest your profile to related users. By using the Connections tier system, you can even get in contact with people that you're not directly connected to. First connections are the people who are directly connected to you, while the second connections are people who are directly connected to them. And of course, the third tier connections or third connections are those directly connected to your second connections. This tier of connections allows you to invite people to connect with you if they're the second connections. You can also request to connect with third connections depending on their privacy settings. So this system effectively enables you to connect with almost anyone that you might want to get in touch with to have serious business conversations. And the more first connections you have, the more easily you can connect with others. Here are 3 tips to improve your LinkedIn connections. Send them messages on a weekly basis. This is the most straightforward way to connect with your people on LinkedIn. It's personal and engaging because it reaches that person directly. Start off with a simple introduction and make sure you include something that sparks a common interest with that person to increase the likelihood of them participating in a conversation. Other than that, you can ask them for an expertise request. This way, you can build a connection where it's based on how that person's expertise can aid you, and you could potentially offer them some help as well. A connection built on intellectual ground and professional favors can be a very strong starting point. From there, you can expand your interaction and connect with them on other social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Check out our other modules on using Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms for more info. Next up is utilizing introductions. When you don't seem to be connecting with a prospect even after using the previously mentioned techniques, the best thing is to send them an InMail. InMail is a function that allows you to send a private message to anyone on LinkedIn, regardless of whether you're connected to them or not. It's like sending a cold email or sending a private message to someone you're not friends with on Facebook. So here's where you can introduce yourself via InMail. Inquire for your needs or propose your offer to engage with prospects. You can also search through recommendations to find more prospects. Search for people who have just given or received a recommendation, because you'd stand a better chance to succeed in an introduction to people like them. Many have been said to have higher success in approaching people as such because of the ongoing positive association that was made earlier. In simpler words, when people are feeling positive in promoting others, they are more open and welcoming to accept your invitation. Lastly, utilizing advanced search to search for high converting leads. Advanced search is one of the most useful and effective functions of LinkedIn. It allows you to search LinkedIn for anyone on a vast amount of criteria, even if you don't know exactly who to expect to turn up in the search. Utilize the many criteria boxes LinkedIn provides you and narrow down your search in reaching the most ideal clients you want to engage with. Look for the advanced button right beside your search text box right here, and you'll be looking at an array of criteria you can use to narrow down your search. Here are 5 strategies to help you further customize your search to reach targeted prospects. Generalizing your search. If you're looking for your targeted contacts based on the company they work for, apply maximum focus on the title and industry fields to find your prospects. Narrowing your search. Apply heavy use on the keywords fields to narrow your search results when you need to reach people within a specific niche of an industry. Targeting specific individuals. Use primarily the company or keywords field plus the title field to help you find specific individuals in your targeted companies or industries. Helping your product or service sell itself. Searching for the customers of your clients can get those people interested about your product or service. This is a marketing strategy called the pull marketing. Pull marketing gets your clients' customers demanding for your service, which in result will gain you sales from your client. Reaching out through service professionals. Search for consultants who are hired by your prospects by using the title and industry fields, or by choosing consultants, contractors, from the interested in drop-down list. Because LinkedIn might help you discover a shared connection or bond between you and these consultants, you can ask those consultants for help in reaching your prospects. Well, we've reached the end of this module. You've learned how to use LinkedIn to search for targeted clients. Head on to our next module to learn more about growing your connections bigger using LinkedIn. Hello, welcome to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to grow vast business connections. Before we start, let's take a look at the simple breakdown of what you'll be learning. I'll be guiding you through using LinkedIn groups to expand your network. You'll learn what a LinkedIn group is, why you should use it, how to join, how to identify a good group, and what to do after joining it. First of all, what is a LinkedIn group? LinkedIn groups consist of a pool of people with certain things in common. For example, location, expertise, industry, special skills, interests, and more. By correctly utilizing these groups, you widen your network effectively on a great scale. Joining relevant and useful LinkedIn groups will be your most essential tool for driving high converting leads. However, many do the common mistake of joining specific groups that are only related to their industry or expertise. Yes, it's probably the first thing that comes to your mind to join a group related to what your business is selling. However, this is not where you'll find your ideal clients. Rather, may I put it this way? You won't make the cut because the groups will be full of your peers and competitors. So unless you're outstandingly above your peers and competitors, it's best to survey and research closely on the groups you're planning to join. Aim for groups that have more demand than supply. That way you'll stand a better chance to gain interest from the group members. So how do you join a LinkedIn group anyway? To find groups, go to the search bar up here in your homepage. Hover over the icon that has 3 lines, select groups from the drop-down box. Then you can type in your keywords in the search bar to find your ideal group to engage with. You need to narrow down your search by adding a keyword that's relevant to your target market. If you're networking with business owners, simply add the word business or entrepreneurs. It'll help targeting your search to add a more ideal pool of prospects. So, how do you identify what is a good LinkedIn group? There's regular discussion going on. This goes to show that the group members are active and engaged. There will be potential clients in there because there's demand. The quality of discussions. Are the discussions in the group spam-like and not systematic, or is it full of discussions with useful content? This will help you identify if the group members are potential clients or not, as well as aiding you in researching what's in demand and if you can offer your expertise to engage with them. The most popular job function in the group is your target market. For example, you want to see business as the main function in the group statistics if you're targeting business owners. This should serve as an indication of a quality group when you search for a group to join. So what should you do to expand your network after you've joined a good LinkedIn group? Once you join a new group, reach out to the group admin and ask, what would you like to see more of in your group? Here are some questions you can ask the group admin and try to offer the group. For example, is there anything you can share to the group that can offer value to the group members? This action is a good approach that will display you as a beneficial addition to the group as you appear to be active in involvement. In the long run, some group admins will likely let you share a good deal of your content in their group. It's also important to spend at least a week just going through reading and commenting on other people's threads. This will help you build connections with your ideal prospects. In discovery of potential clients, you should also be making connection requests and sending them in mail, etc. Well, that's all for this module. The learnings of this module should help you gain larger and better business connections. You can refer to the previous module on ways to engage with targeted clients and apply on your effort to reach out for more connections through joining groups. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, welcome to this video course. In this module, you'll learn how to optimize LinkedIn SEO to maximize traffic. Before we start, let's take a look at the simple breakdown of what you'll be learning. In this module, you will learn how to optimize your LinkedIn search engine optimization, SEO for short, to maximize traffic. By carefully and strategically customizing your LinkedIn profile URL, then using keywords, anchor links, and backlinks to increase the percentage of your profile being searched and viewed. Just by implementing small changes that shape your profile with the common aspects people are looking for on LinkedIn, you are optimizing your chances of coming up when searched to a higher percentage than before. First up, customizing your profile URL. Most LinkedIn profile URLs will be made up of meaningless letters and numbers, before you customize it. However, you have the choice to personalize it to anything you wish based on availability. The best customization is to put your name as your profile URL because it's the most ideal way to get the URL immediately identifiable as you. Not only is this an easier way for clients to find your specific profile, it's also a great way to increase returns to your profile faster and more often for both your potential clients and for yourself. Make sure to keep it clean and short. If in any case your name is not available or it's already taken, try using recognizable variations of your name or initials. This is a great way to ensure people can easily search for you, as connecting your LinkedIn profile URL to your name will also allow you to be found easily by real-life connections. It's because most people recall best another person's name as compared to other aspects of their professional profile. Next up, we'll be customizing your overall profile with keywords. This is a very important and essential step in optimizing your LinkedIn SEO because each time somebody searches on LinkedIn, the content of your profile will determine if you will appear on that person's search or not. Therefore, it's very important that you do thorough research on the most searched keywords and identify related useful ones to incorporate them into your profile. This will greatly increase your chances of popping up on the search engine. Research on your desired clients and make a list of common keywords used within that field and industry. You can also use the Google AdWords keyword tool to figure out which terms will increase your likelihood of being discovered when searched. After you've identified the most searched and related keywords, your next step is to furnish your profile into a keyword-rich profile. First of all, make sure that your job title uses keywords that people will likely use when they're searching for the expertise that you offer. For example, if you're an expert in copywriting, make sure the phrase copywriter appears in your job title. Be strategic with the content in your description. Make use of the keywords you've researched by incorporating them into your previous job descriptions, skills, and About Me section as much as possible. Pay special attention to strategically using keywords in the titles of your posts in order to optimize their chances of higher rankings. Secondly, instead of writing out full paragraphs on the details of your expertise or experience, use bullet point form to list them out. Make sure to incorporate a variety of relevant keywords. Formatting your descriptions with bullet points also makes your profile easier to read. Studies have shown that lengthy profile descriptions can be a pain to the eye and reduce the willingness of a reader to pursue the need to go through your profile. This means that people would rather skip your profile and go on to another one just because it's hard to read. Moving on, let's talk about anchor links and backlinks. Anchor links are links on a page that bring you to a specific place on that page. Anchor links can be helpful when you want to bring a website visitor to a specific spot on a long page. You can add up to 3 anchor links of your own website to your LinkedIn profile contact info section. This allows you to showcase a variety of work to potential clients that may be looking for different types of content. You can target a wide range of different clients by providing various references to your business. On the other hand, backlinks are incoming links to a web page. When a web page links to any other page, it's called a backlink. Insert backlinks to your profile page from your own personal website, be it a company site or your own personal blog. Whatever further showcases your experience and expertise. This will result in your LinkedIn profile ranking higher and therefore increase the chance of appearing in the top of the search results. When there are more options offered to others to find out more about your business, the amount of views that your LinkedIn profile gets will be increased as well. Therefore, your LinkedIn profile should have lots of unique content and be updated regularly. An easy way to keep the account fresh is to populate the profile with a stream of regular blog posts. Similar to Twitter, you can strengthen the profile by building up a list of credible connections. Well, we've come to the end of this module. By applying the strategies above to optimize your LinkedIn SEO, you'll be able to maximize the traffic to your profile and achieve higher contacts with potential clients. We're not done yet, though. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, welcome back to this video course. In this module, you'll learn how to customize messaging to expand your network. Before we start, let's take a look at a simple breakdown of what you'll be learning. In this module, you'll learn how to draft a message that promises successful engagement and connection. I'll guide you through how to sculpt your subject line, greeting, introduction, body of content, and the closing of an outstanding, high-converting message that you can use on LinkedIn messaging. Messaging in LinkedIn is called InMail. You can use InMail to send messages to engage directly with another LinkedIn member you're not connected to. If you have a basic free account, you must upgrade to a premium account to use InMail. LinkedIn InMail runs with the system where you receive a specific number of InMail credits based on your subscription type. You can key in related keywords or search specifically for the person you would like to send a message to. Then right beside their name, click on the InMail button to private message them. So now I shall show you how to write a highly engaging and converting message. First up, your message's subject line. When you send an invitation to connect with someone, you will notice that the subject line box is already automatically filled in. For other messages that you send, do make sure to add a subject line that clearly states the purpose of you sending this message. It's important to intrigue the recipient with your subject line because studies sourced by Convince and Convert have shown that 33% of email recipients open email based on the subject line alone. If your subject line does not intrigue your recipient to open the message, what's the point of having a winner message in the first place if they don't open it? So how to make sure your subject line is good? You need to make sure the recipient thinks that your message was written specifically for them. So it is essential to make your subject line personal and attention-grabbing at the same time. The easiest way to convince your recipient that the message is specially written to them is by addressing and mentioning the recipient's name in the subject line. This way has been proven to increase open rates by 26%. Keep your subject line short and straight to the point as well because readers in general do not click into a message with a long subject line. Take a look at this statistics whereby you can see what should the ideal number of characters your subject line be. Next up, greeting. Start your LinkedIn message with a short and personal greeting. Again, you should mention the recipient's name here as well to ensure that she will more likely to pay attention to the message at hand. Here's a sample greeting you can use as a reference. Hey, Samuel, I've read your latest article on the evolution of internet marketing in the past 10 years and absolutely loved it. Great insights and inspiring. This is a great way to get your recipient's attention. It shows how you know about your recipient and that this greeting is made personal only to him or her. All right, moving on to your introduction. Just like any other first meeting, you have to introduce yourself to the recipient so he or she knows who you are and what you do. Do not jump straight into pitching your offer or idea because it will most likely turn off your recipient. So start off with introducing who you are, including your name, expertise, or position, and a very brief line to explain on your company. Here's an example you can refer to. Now you've reached the main body of your message, which is the content part. Here's where you draft out a content that would serve the purpose of you writing this message. So ask yourself, why are you sending this message in the first place? Is it for an inquiry? Are you trying to pitch an offer or idea? Or you're trying to create engagement to build connection for future needs? If your goal and purpose of writing this message is specific, make sure you get right to the point in your message. This is to avoid wasting your recipient's time and risk having that recipient losing focus or end up not finishing the message. Let me give you 3 main points to help guide you to draft your content. In order to make your recipient feel engaged in your message, your content should be conversational in the sense that it will spark an urge of wanting to reply in your recipient upon reading your message. Bear in mind that your message should be based on the ground of wanting to start a conversation and build connection, not to seal a deal straight there and then. Then always make sure that it is short, brief, straight to the point, but at the same time sufficient enough to ensure your recipient get a full understanding of the purpose of the message. One great way to intrigue conversation and can increase the chances of your recipient replying your message will be to ask for advice, opinion, or referral. This works magic because it gives them a compelling reason to reply. By doing this, you'll make them feel like you value and need their expertise and network. Lastly, how to write your message's closing. Closing is not just for sales emails, it's also essential in every kind of messaging you do. The most commonly used closing line is, "Do let me know if you're interested." This kind of closing is the most basic and polite approach, but it normally does not get high response rates because it's nowhere near to being a call to action closing. To ensure your recipient will reply to your message, you need to provide a highly specific call to action closing. Most people are busy, sometimes they forget to reply, and they simply won't spend the time thinking of what to reply. Therefore, your closing should provide a clear instruction. For example, would you be able to answer a call at 2 p.m. to further discuss? This approach makes the next step clear to the client and will increase response rates. According to a research done by psychologist Robert Sutton, people are more responsive and willing to help if they've been given clear directions. And that marks the end of this module. You've learned how to strategically draft a compelling message that will help you engage with potential clients on LinkedIn to expand your network. Check out the next module for more. Hello, welcome back to the video course. In this module, you will learn how to use LinkedIn ads to generate leads. Before we start, let's take a look at the simple breakdown of what you'll be learning. In this module, you will learn about the basics of LinkedIn ads, what it is, and why you should use it. I will also explain to you the two types of most commonly used LinkedIn ads, which are the sponsored content ads and the text ads. I will then guide you through how to create and use your own LinkedIn ads for your business to generate leads. So let's get started. What is a LinkedIn ad? LinkedIn ad is a self-service advertising platform where advertisers can deliver highly relevant and targeted messages to its audiences. LinkedIn ads can be very useful to gain high converting leads and help expand your business. Here's two main reasons you should use LinkedIn ads for your business. LinkedIn provides great targeting options. This includes the ability to target its audiences by their job title, employer, role, skills, and interests. LinkedIn profiles contain more details and up-to-date professional information compared to what people list on their personal profiles on other social platforms. This platform allows you to set up ad accounts whereby you can control the total advertising cost by setting a campaign start and also end date. This way you can estimate and plan your maximum daily budget. You have the choice to spend as little or as much as you'd like. It all depends on the allocated budget that you set. In addition, LinkedIn's self-service advertising platform has a similar concept to those offered by Google and Facebook. For example, it allows you to design different types of ads, create logical groupings, define bids for specific campaigns, and measure performance with metrics such as impressions, clicks, and conversions. LinkedIn's self-service platform offers two distinct ad types, sponsored content ads and text ads. While the two ad formats have some key distinctions, they're both similar in that they offer a complete bid and budget control, precise targeting, and content that can drive significant sales and leads for your business. The differences between the two are where they are displayed and how you create them. So what's the difference between these two ads? Sponsored content ads is commonly used for content that you can sponsor so that it appears in the newsfeed of your targeted audience. It's similar to newsfeed updates on Facebook. Sponsored content ad has the flexibility of boosting your content across all devices. It gets your message out on desktop, tablet, and mobile. Its advertising mechanism works by attracting new followers to your company or showcase page to reach just the right audience with precise targeting options. On the other hand, text ads appear around the typical web pages that people see while being on LinkedIn. They're similar text advertisement banners to what you would spot on your Facebook page, YouTube, or any other common websites. Text ads are extremely widely used as it can start generating leads within minutes. It is simple to use as you only need to add a compelling headline, description, and a 50 by 50 pixel image. You get to set your advertisement budget according to your preference, and you can measure your ad's performance in Campaign Manager. So, how do you create your LinkedIn ads? In this step-by-step tutorial, I will be guiding you on setting up a sponsored update campaign on LinkedIn. To create a sponsored content ad, you'll need an account linked to your LinkedIn company page or showcase page to create a sponsored update. If you haven't already created an account, you can start by setting up a business account through the LinkedIn Campaign Manager. So once you've created a business account, head over to linkedin.com/ad/accounts to access LinkedIn Campaign Manager. You will then be landed on this page where LinkedIn greets you, "Welcome to Campaign Manager." Here you can choose to either use sponsored updates and text ads. In this tutorial, we'll be going with sponsored updates, so select the first option. Then you will be required to create an ad account for the campaign. To create an ad account, you will need to set up a company or showcase page. You can easily create it within your LinkedIn account, whereby it only takes a couple of minutes to fill in the required information, and you're done. Then add in some basic account information for your new campaign, your company name, your account name, and select your preferred currency. So now you'll be customizing your campaign, whereby you need to enter a name for your campaign as well as a desired language. Then it's time for you to move on to the content selection and creation for your campaign. LinkedIn will offer a list of available contents where you can browse, choose, and determine what content you'd like to sponsor. Campaign Manager enables you the choice to either sponsor existing updates or create a new sponsored update. If you already have an existing update of your own that you'd like to boost, select the corresponding checkbox and click Next. And then, if you'd prefer to start from scratch, just select Create New Sponsored Content and follow the instructions. Moving on, you'll be prompted to customize the target audience and location of your preference. You need to determine whom you want your content to reach. LinkedIn Campaign Manager enables you to choose from a number of targeting criteria such as location, job title, company name, member age, etc. Then lastly, you have to set a budget and duration for your campaign. You're allowed to select one of two different bid types, CPC, which stands for pay when someone clicks on your ad, or CPM, which stands for pay when someone sees your ad. And from there, the Campaign Manager will suggest a bid and daily budget. You can also customize the start date of the campaign as you like. And you're done. Simply click and launch your campaign. After launching a sponsored update campaign, you can track its progress in the Campaign Manager homepage under the Sponsored Updates view. Here's a sample of how the dashboard looks. You can track performance metrics, turn campaigns on and off, adjust bids, and make changes to the targeting criteria. You can also track the success of each update and test different formats until you found the one that best suits your business. Well, this is the end of the video course. Thank you for following the modules, and I wish you all the best in bringing your business to the next level with LinkedIn. Hello and welcome to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to grow your business through Pinterest. In this module, we'll go through 5 main things, which are: what is Pinterest? What you can do with Pinterest, types of rich pins, knowledge about promoted pins, how to create your business account. Social networks like Facebook and Twitter are often the go-tos for businesses and brands, and many companies will also benefit from the visual aspects of a platform like Pinterest. A pin is an image or video that people add to Pinterest. People add pins directly from websites or apps using the Pin It button. Any pin can be repinned, and all pins link back to their sources, which is how you can get referral traffic. Also, people organize pins into collections called boards and share their boards with others. The same pin might be added to lots of different boards across lots of interests, making boards a great place to discover new stuff. People can follow all of someone's boards or just the ones they like best. As they discover and follow more pinners and boards, their feed becomes more relevant and personal to their interests. So how is Pinterest able to help your business grow? There are 3 main things Pinterest can do for you. The first one would be to drive traffic to your website. All pins that you find on Pinterest will link back to their original websites when you click on them. Next is to create engagement with pinners. You can create engagement with a beautiful pin, useful description, and also be an active pinner yourself. Holding a Pinterest contest is also a good way to create marketing engagement for your brand. The last one would be you can do an indirect sales to urge people to click on your pin. Why indirect? This is because you're not allowed to put an actual call to action button on your pin. If you do so, your pin will not get approved. Besides normal pins, Pinterest also offers a feature named Rich Pins for you to categorize your pins. Rich pins are a special type of pin that is more straightforward and informative. It includes detailed information rather than just plain images. There are 6 types of rich pins that you can find on Pinterest, which are place pins, article pins, product pins, recipe pins, movie pins, and app pins. Place pin allows you to create a map with the content you share. In order to enable place pins, all you need to do is check off the Add a Map option when you create or edit a pin board. An article pin is very useful because pinners can automatically see the article's headline, author, and a story description. It makes it more searchable and distinguishable from other content on the platform. Next up, a product pin shows where the product you are pinning can be purchased, the current price, and a direct link to the product page or website. Plus, product pins' prices are constantly updated. In Pinterest, you can find any recipe that you can imagine on the site, and recipe pins take sharing food on Pinterest to a whole new level. Unlike regular pins, recipe pins show pinners important information such as specific ingredients, cookie duration, and even serving info. Movie pins help the Pinterest community to learn more about new and upcoming movies. It also includes the essential information about the movie, such as ratings, cast members, and reviews. Think of it as an online movie directory in which you can save information about your favorite movies, categorized and organized, and then share them with the community. App pins help the Pinterest community to discover more relevant apps, and it can be done without ever leaving Pinterest through the app pin. It's similar to the rest of the pins. It helps to pin apps. This is available for iOS in the United States. You can also advertise on Pinterest using a promoted pin. It functions like a paid ad, and you can advertise to your audience by location, demographics, devices, and even interest. It runs on cost per click basis, and we'll cover more on this in our later videos. Depending on what business you're in, the strategy which you can use it for is to organize your marketing collaterals of your brand and create a pin that can be easily shared across social media. Your marketing collaterals, of course, cover things like articles, infographics, products, services, and images, just to name a few. When you finished pinning them, promote it across your target audience and watch them get consumed and share it by your audiences. And now we've come to creating your business account. All you need to do is just 3 simple steps, and you can have your very own brand and business. Step 1, click on the business button at the very bottom of the page, and then you'll be directed to the page shown here. Click on the Convert Now button if you already have an account. If you don't, just click on the Join as a Business button. Step 2, you'll reach a page where you're required to fill in your business name, insert your website, and also select your brand name. After you've filled out the form, click on the Convert button to proceed. Lastly, you'll land on a page as shown in the figure, and this is how your business dashboard looks. We've reached the end of the first part in building and expanding your business on Pinterest. In summary, there are multiple things which you can do on Pinterest to grow awareness and create engagement with your brand. The main aim, however, is to create a pin board that has value, captures interest, and has viral capabilities, which would persuade and motivate your target audience to share with their friends. And we'll cover more on this in our next videos. Hi, welcome back to this video tutorial where we'll cover creating great pins for your Pinterest board. Throughout this video, you'll learn 4 main things, which are how to create informative pins, how to create compelling pins. Throughout the video, you'll learn 4 main things, which are how to create informative pins, how to create compelling pins, how to help people take action on their interests, and the top apps to use to design and beautify your images. Every pin needs to have a description that sets a context. The best descriptions are the ones that are informative and add value to your readers. While only about 75 to 100 characters of your description will appear in grid view, you can include up to 500 characters. Next is to offer instructions and information such as how-tos. Step-by-step instruction and tutorials help break down complicated projects and makes it easier for your readers to read and share the pin. This strategy works very well regardless of if you're a product or service-based business. If you're a restaurant owner, share simple recipes on Pinterest that would lead readers back to the main website, where they can book a table at your restaurant to try new recipes. If you are a service or experience-based business, like a hotel, provide informative tips on how to keep linen clean and fresh or everyday shortcuts to help manage laundry and housekeeping. Be creative. A simple step to deliver persuasive information would be adding a clear text overlay. Text overlays can give pinners a snapshot of what the pin is about, especially when a pin's purpose isn't obvious from just the image. You need to make sure that you make the text a part of the design and large enough to read easily on mobile or in a grid view. Also, you definitely need to minimize the amount of text in an image. Next is to create compelling pins. First, use high-resolution, professional quality photographs and illustrations. Do not use images that are poorly lit, blurred, distorted, or appear amateurish. Also, you need to take note on the color, contrast, and lighting. Make sure your pins are able to express the features of your product correctly. Size and shape do matter. Pins look best when they are vertically oriented. I recommend an image aspect ratio of 2 to 3 or 1 to 3 to 5 and a minimum width of 600 pixels. Pins get cut off in feeds if the ratio is greater than 1 to 3 to 5. So make sure the image is not too tall. For example, an image that is 600 pixels wide should be between 900 pixels and 2100 pixels in height. Also, you need to pay attention to your composition. Do not use more than 4 separate images in a pin. Images should have a focus or a clear theme, not just an assortment of random images of your products. Adding too many images in one pin only creates confusion when people look at it. Helping people to take action on their interests that are in line with your business can sometimes be a challenge. However, there are 3 simple steps which you can take to persuade and influence your target audience to take action. Are you ready? The first would be link out of your pin to places or websites that help people. For example, a recipe pin should lead to the real cooking instructions, and a product pin should lead to where a pinner can make the purchase. All of these, of course, would be kept within the context of growing your business. So if you run a restaurant, for example, you would want the link out of the pin to lead to your restaurant. You could also consider having a cross promotion with another business nearby that would complement and add value to your product as well. For example, a bookstore could do a cross promotion with a nearby coffee shop. Coffee and books go well together, especially when there's good coffee. Viewers that come from Pinterest to respective businesses can read and enjoy a cup of coffee at a discounted price. The second is to make your pin a rich pin when possible. Rich pins have extra details like price, availability, or ingredients right on the pin, so people can do more with their pins. This would help your audience make decisions faster and qualify your customers easier. You would want to tend to people who are your customers instead of spending resources, energy, and time dealing with people who are not going to buy from you. All right? The last thing is to avoid time-sensitive information. Pins last forever, so steer clear of including words like new that will not always be relevant. For example, you should not write this in your description. This weekend only. Buy 1 Oxford and get the second one for half price. Here are 2 recommended apps to design and beautify your images. The first one is Pixlr. It is a free photo editing app that comes with tons of features and effects. You're able to edit your photo like a pro and add awesome effects to create stunning images. The next would be PIP Camera. It provides beautiful magazine-like templates that are appealing and eye-catching. Also, PIP Camera provides beautiful collage templates too, making editing multiple images into a collage an easy task. In summary, your pins need to grab attention through quality design and good copy. This is because Pinterest is image-driven, and I recommend investing a little bit more time and resources in creating beautiful images. The thing is that if it doesn't cut across all the noise of the thousands and thousands of pins on Pinterest, it won't get noticed or clicked on by readers, which then results in a potential loss on leads and sales. You'll learn more in the next module. I'll see you there. Welcome back to this video course. In this video, we will go through optimizing your pins for greater exposure. In this video, you're going to learn 3 main things, which are the art of the pin, how to put your pin to work, and understanding Pinterest analytics. First of all, you need to know the art of the pin. Use high quality images and make sure that they are nicely composed and in focus. The best is to go for taller pins. This is because vertical pins look better on mobile and are much easier to read. Next is to have pins with multiple high quality images. This is because it works well for pinners looking for information such as how-tos. Keep it to a maximum of 4 images so it doesn't look too crowded. Also, you need to make sure your pin is easy to read on mobile screens, which is why minimizing the amount of text on an image, the size and style of the text are important. Every pin should have a description that informs. The best descriptions are the ones that are positive and help people to imagine what they might do with the pin while also providing value-adding information. Write thoughtful and timeless copy because pins last forever. So you need to avoid descriptions that have timed promotional information. To encourage more pinning, you've got to make it easy to pin from your website and emails. This is because the more people that pin or repin your content, the more discoverable it becomes. You can also cross-promote your Pinterest account on Facebook or Twitter to gain more exposure. Lots of businesses highlight their most popular pins in physical stores. You can also include the Pin It button in your emails to make it easy for people to add their interested pins straight from there. Pinterest Analytics shows you which pins are most popular with pinners and which ones are driving the most traffic to your site. You can also see which boards your pin appears on, how the pins are described, and what people pin along with your stuff. All these insights are important as it will help you to make smarter choices about your merchandising, product development, and marketing strategy. At the top of each analytics page, there's a graph that lets you see how things are trending over time, changes to your pinning strategy or website that will affect your Pinterest activity, seasonal trends that map to the activity on your profile. You're able to change your view by filter and sort your analytics to get more detailed views. Use the date picker to see the data for a specific time period. You can also sort your analytics by impressions, repins, clicks, and all time. Plus, you're able to use the All Apps menu to see analytics for different devices. Export data to look at trends and ratios between impressions, repins, and clicks. For example, it may help to see why a higher percentage of people are clicking on one pin over another. In order to save your data as a CSV file, click Export data at the top of the page. Profile analytics give you a look at the pin's condition from your profile, and it's best to switch between views in order to see the pins with the most impressions, repins, and clicks. You can see your top performing pins from your profile analytics. First one would be pins with high impressions, which means that people are actively looking for that particular content. You should continue adding similar pins to reach more prospects on Pinterest. Next are pins with high repins, which indicates that the content is interesting enough to share and save. In this case, pinning similar content from your website or other relevant sources to keep inspiring your audience is highly recommended. Pins with high clicks means that people want to know more about, take action, or buy that content. Add pins for similar things from your website to boost more referral traffic from Pinterest to your site. The all-time report is based on all data Pinterest has from the beginning of your account. This includes an assortment of metrics, and the first one would be your all-time most repinned pins. This will help you understand the content that your follower is most interested in sharing and saving. The second one would be best in search. These are highly ranked pins in search. You're able to improve the search quality rankings of your pins by writing clear and quality descriptions, using rich pins to categorize your pins, and making sure your entire pin links to useful websites. The last one is power pins. These are all-time high engagement pins, which is a combination of likes, comments, and sends. It helps you understand which of your pins have the most interaction of all time, which you can use to boost the value of your content. We're not done yet though. Join me in the next video. Welcome back to this video tutorial where we cover getting targeted followers on Pinterest. In this module, you'll learn how to be consistent by keeping to your business niche. It's important because when you're consistent, you spend less marketing effort to gain top-of-mind recall with your audience. It also helps greatly in your brand building effort. A strong brand has a higher perceived value in the minds of your customers. The first thing you need to take note of is that everything on your board must be related to your website and your brand. It needs to be consistent. For example, if you're selling fashion handmade jewelries, everything you share, pin or repinned, must be related with jewelry primarily. It's okay to pin topics and items that are associated with jewelry, as long as it doesn't dilute your core brand identity. Next thing is to follow active pinners on Pinterest. This is because you'll get a higher chance to get repinned and shared by following active pinners. Besides, following active people on Pinterest, you must be an active pinner yourself too. All you need to do is actively engage with other pinners by sharing and commenting. But of course, every account you follow and interact with must be relevant to your business. Let's take a look at some examples on how to maintain a good business account. From the slide, we can notice that followers in both picture A and B are very different. In figure A, there is no profile picture, no website, no description. And you'll notice that the board is not attractive at all. On the other hand, figure B has included a nice profile picture, a website, and a description. Also, there are plenty of beautiful boards created in figure B together with categorized titles. By comparing figure C and D, we notice that both accounts created some good pins, but figure D is more consistent in its niche. This is because the user in figure D posted everything related with weddings, and they standardized their theme. As for figure C, the pins are good on their own, but they lack consistency. It's clear that they're doing a business related to shoes, but their pins are a mix of shoes, clothes, and some other random pictures. And these will definitely confuse the followers, which is why pinning a business-related pin is so important. Besides boards, pins, and profile, another important thing to take note of is the description in the pin itself. In figure E, there is no description along the pin, and there is no trigger. A useful or attractive description will be a trigger that persuades people to take action. For example, in figure F, there is a call to action description saying that the girl knows what she wanted and that's why she made the choice. By having this type of description, it builds your brand awareness and also engages and influences readers to find out more. At the end of it, to get targeted followers, you must understand your core brand identity. You do that by diving deep into your own brand to understand what your brand is all about. You'd also need to do in-depth market research into your target audience. This covers areas like demographics, psychographics, and their needs and wants. Discipline is the key here. You'd be surprised as to how many brands out there got started with guns blazing, only to falter and lose the momentum in keeping the brand consistent. They end up standing for everything and promoting everything that dilutes the core brand identity. Consistent branding creates a community for followers to be a part of. And being a part of something is embedded in their basic human needs. Hello, welcome back to this video course where we'll cover tactics of organizing a Pinterest contest. You'd want to integrate this into your marketing plans because this is where you'll be in a position to generate more leads, raise brand awareness, and increase potential sales. There are two main things you're going to learn throughout this video course, which are the tactics of organizing a contest in Pinterest and using tools to manage your contest. Creating an engaging Pinterest contest is an effective way to reach out to your audiences. This is because a contest creates engagement, free mentions, and referrals about your brand, which adds to increasing your brand building effort and awareness. Here are 6 tactics to deploy in organizing a successful Pinterest contest. The first tactic is to pick a contest type. There are many types of contests you could have on Pinterest, and you must choose the one that matches your goal. If you want to gain more followers, hold a contest that asks people to follow you and share your pin in order to enter the contest. If your goal is to get feedback on your upcoming product line, create a board with your product and ask participants to leave a comment. In order to generate more traffic to your site, you must ask the participants to create a board, name it with your brand name, and pin their favorite product from your website. Next, if you want to get social proof, simply create a board that allows contributors and ask your followers to upload photos of them using your products as a testimonial. This instant credibility is the key in getting new customers. The second tactic, if you want people to enter your contest, it needs to be easy for them to enter. Just like a 3-step Facebook contest, where all they need to do is like, share, and comment, the same goes with Pinterest. Ask your audiences to like, repin, and comment. Next is to make your contest visually appealing. Upload a beautiful image together with clear instructions on a text overlay on how to enter the contest. And of course, you need to make sure your prize is attractive enough. Keep the needs and wants of your target audience in mind when you're developing the prize for your contest. The more appealing it is to your followers, the more participation you'll get. In most cases, it's a cash prize, a product offer, or a combination. Last but not least, when you run a contest on Pinterest, make sure you cross-promote it on other social media platforms. You can post it to your Facebook fan page, tweet it through Twitter, or post a blog article about it. Next up, I'll be introducing an essential tool to manage and organize your Pinterest contest. Wishpond is a third-party contest app that sets up your social contests and gets your contests ready for mobile. You can create a Pinterest contest within minutes, and the contest app makes it easy to create your contest with your own branding, colors, and voting gallery. Also, you're able to publish the contest anywhere. For example, you can run Pinterest contests on Facebook, Twitter, or your website, having it work perfectly on desktop, tablet, and mobile devices. Wishpond also displays contestants' Pinterest board in a gallery where users are able to vote and share their favorite pins, which includes options for email confirmation voting or like button voting. The possibilities are honestly endless, with new third-party apps being developed every other month or so. You have a lot of options to choose from. In our earlier modules, we spoke about brand building and keeping things consistent with your business niche. This applies the same here, where your contest would need to be consistent with your brand values and core identity. Here's a bonus tactic. Keep an eye out on potential cross-promotions during special events, holiday seasons, and other non-competing brands that you can ride and leverage. You'll be amazed at what sort of opportunities that there are out there. Welcome back to this video course where we will cover on how to advertise on Pinterest. By the end of this video, you'll know how to create amazing pins for your promoted pin, create a campaign to promote that pin. You can create campaigns for different seasonal moments, product lines, or to promote the same pin with different audience targeting. To do that, go to your business homepage, move your cursor over the plus button, and click on the Create Ad button. Then you'll land on a page that asks you to pick your country and currency. One thing you need to take note of is that promoted pins are only available in the US, the UK, and Canada. This means that you're not able to execute a promoted pin if you're outside of these countries. Select your country to proceed. Choose a campaign goal that suits your objectives. Next, name your campaign and start promoting. To take it one step further, create an amazing pin for your promoted pin. Here's how. First, you need to take note of the image quality that's uploaded. Choose one with high resolution and a good composition together with your product. You can use a photo editor to insert text overlay to deliver the message. Next is to add a clear and informative description to your promoted pin. A good description creates engagement and curiosity for people to click on it. One thing you need to take note of is that only indirect calls to action are allowed on Pinterest. For example, images that contain actual buy now buttons will not be approved. Also, your promoted pin should not contain sales and promotional messages such as 10% off or 5 for $15. To To spark your inspiration, here are some examples. The pin on the left communicates a clear message in the form of a desired end result. In this case, it's how $3 brought 50,000 page views in just 3 days. It's a massive result for a small investment of $3. This raises curiosity for the readers to click on the pin to find out more. Another pin that has a high rate of sharing is pins that have ranks or organized information, such as this one on the right. You can insert in your product lines as one of the top 20, thus creating additional potential sales. Apart from a beautiful image, a good promoted pin also has a clear text overlay on the image to give more details at a glance. In short, don't be afraid of being creative and leveraging off the Pinterest community to grow your business. The audiences on Pinterest normally review and refer to their saved pins from time to time, especially when they're useful or add value or solve a problem in their daily life. Remember that as you're crafting your marketing campaign on Pinterest. Hello and welcome to this video tutorial where we cover optimizing your Instagram photo to increase viewership. In this module, we're going to learn two main things, which are the technique of taking beautiful photos of an object or person and how to edit your Instagram photos with a photo editor app. Instagram is an online mobile photo sharing site where users can take pictures and share them either publicly or privately on the app. In April 2012, Facebook acquired Instagram for $1 billion US. Instagram then grew by 23% as a result. There are as many as 500 million active users every month as of June 2016, and it's not going to stop there. This would indicate that Instagram is here to stay for the long haul. As Instagram is a photo-driven sharing app, the strategy here is to get as many views on your uploads as possible, and this is done primarily through optimizing your photo. Normal and bland photos do not quite do it these days because everyone is doing it and audiences get desensitized. A normal bland photo could easily be ignored and overlooked just by scrolling through. Photos need to be taken creatively and have visual pop to cut through the noise created by other photos. This is achieved through photo optimization. So first, let's cover taking product photos. The most important part is to understand that photos are used to communicate your idea and your message, be it your brand message or your campaign message. For example, if your brand identity or the business that you're in represents fun, progress, and youthfulness, then you could consider posting photos of the beach, road trips, parties, and the like. Similar if your brand has the elements of authority, leadership, and poise. You should consider uploading photos of people in suits and ties, gala parties, wine, and other similar associations. The point is, you need to be sure of the three keywords that represent your brand or business to have these strategies and tactics work best for you. Now back to optimizing your photo. The first thing you need to take note of is the background. Find a nice and clean background for your product. Less is more. The purpose of having a background is to make your product stand out and grab the attention of your audience. It's okay to have a clean and simple background because the spotlight is on your product. Also, you can consider having contrasting colors as your background. For example, your product is bright yellow in color. A plain black or white background would be the best choice. You don't want to bombard your audiences with too many colors on their Instagram feed. Next is the composition of your photo. A good composition makes a huge difference in your photos. The first thing to take note of is the, quote, breathing space of your photo. Imagine if you walk into a storeroom that's small in size and packed with stuff. You'll definitely feel cramped as there's very little space for you to move around. The composition in a photo works much the same way. Leave sufficient, quote, breathing space in your photo so that your viewers get the message immediately unless cramped up photos are intended and may be part of your brand's expression. The way you place your product is important too. There are two ways that you can consider: organized or casual. In organized, place your products in the middle of the frame to make it the focus point. You may also consider placing your camera on top of your product to create a top overview. This is primarily used as a product profile shot. It's clean, neat, and has a simple background. In casual, it's an extension of organized, where you place the product in its natural setting and how it's intended to be used. For example, a product like a bed sheet is taken in a room, set up just like how it's supposed to be used. The tricky part is you don't want to overdo it and make it look messy. Different angles communicate a different feel in a product shot. High angle shots create a dynamic feel to a shot. Products that are tilted towards the camera create an inviting feeling, and products taken from above produces a modern and contemporary look. As a general rule of thumb, you can always use the, quote, rule of thirds for your photo composition. The rule of thirds is a technique derived from the use of early grid systems in composition. It divides a medium into three parts both vertically and horizontally, creating an invisible grid of 9 rectangles and 4 intersections. The primary element within a design is then positioned on an intersection of the grid. Next up are photo editing apps that will help you with designing and editing your photos. VSCO or Visco is a favorite photo editing app. It contains hundreds of filters and settings that people are able to use to create a unique photo. There are 4 kinds of filters in Visco with different settings that will bring your photo to the next level. First up is the analog filter named A4 in Visco. This filter turns the color of your photo into a brown-like warm tone, giving it a vintage feel. Next is the mood filter called M3. This filter gives a hint of sepia tone to your photo and creates a nostalgic feel. It gives the illusion of your photos being captured from an old movie camera, and you can always adjust the setting to suit your objectives. If you're moving more towards a black or dark tone, this street etiquette filter, it pretty well does the job. It's called SE3 in Visco, and it changes the photo into a darker shade, giving an intense feeling to your photo. The last filter that I'm going to introduce is called G3. It's a portrait filter. This filter gives a sunny, warm tone to your photo, and it's very suitable for outdoor photo shoots. Welcome back to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to personalize your Instagram profile to attract prospects. Before I begin, let's go through what you'll learn by the end of this video. Techniques to personalize your Instagram feed creatively, and tools to help you with that personalization. In your profile, you'd want to take care of the first impression that you create with your public audience as they're going through your Instagram feed. It's from your public audience where you get potential prospects who then find out more about your products or services and then turn into customers and give you sales. In real life, it takes 7 seconds for a first impression to happen. It's pretty fast. Online, however, it only takes 3 seconds or less. So the first step in creating a great impression on your Instagram feed is to standardize your photo sizes. You can do this by selecting only one type of cropping. A feed with different sized cropped photos only makes your profile look messy and inconsistent. So take a look at these photos here. This is exactly what your prospect is going to see if you have a messy Instagram feed. And this is why standardizing your Instagram feed is such an important step to take. Also, you need to be careful with your consistency. Choose only one type of cropping. From the slide, there are 2 ways you can choose to post your photo, either by cropping it or leaving it the same size. Unless the intention is to upload full-sized landscape and portrait photos and you don't want the photo to be cropped. In that case, use the No Crop app available on Google Play or the Apple App Store. The example shows 2 types of standardized Instagram feed. You can choose the one that best suits you. You can get really creative in creating an Instagram feed by uploading your photos in a grid style. What it means is that you crop a photo into multiple photos of the same size and post them one by one on your Instagram, as you see in the waterfall above. You can also integrate it into your marketing launch by adding a hint of mystery as you reveal your latest product using this method. It creates curiosity and encourages your audience to click through and find out more. It's best for you to stick with at most 2 sizes in your feed. The best grid sizes are maybe 3x3 or 2x2. The example shows 2 different gridding sizes, which are 3x2 and 2x2. Different gridding sizes communicate different design and feelings. Our top recommended app to use for creating a grid effect is called Instagrid. It's available for download on Google Play and the Apple App Store, and it's very simple to use. When you've downloaded the app, select the photo you want to grid, select the ideal size that you want to post, and then it automatically posts to Instagram. Hi, and welcome back to this video tutorial. In this video, you'll learn about how to optimize your Instagram posts to engage with your audience. By the end of this module, you'll learn how to structure your Instagram posts, create content with value, and what effective tools there are to help manage your posts. A good Instagram post is more than just snapping a photo, applying a filter, and posting it to your newsfeed. To create an engaging Instagram post, it needs to be crafted and consistent with your brand values and core identity. For example, if you're selling a coffee-related product, you can consider uploading profile shots of the different types of beans, and for each, the unique taste, color, and texture. You could also upload shots of the different types of coffee beverages like a latte, a cappuccino, a chocolate mocha, an espresso, and even various coffee art. Take it one step further by bringing your audience on a journey where you tell them your brand story through the photo caption. Continuing with the coffee example, it would be the story of the origins of the coffee from bean to cup. Here you can take Instagram photos of the process of harvesting a coffee tree, its export, and right up to the barista serving the cup of coffee. Why this is interesting and engaging is because it offers a one-of-a-kind, behind-the-scenes journey for your audience. It's a journey that they can take from the comforts and convenience of their mobile phone. There are peak times to post, and scheduling apps and tools make it much easier. The first one would be Schedugram. It offers a free 7-day trial, and plans start at $20. Schedugram is a great scheduling tool that allows you to upload single or multiple images at once, and you can choose bulk video if you're uploading video. Also, you're able to edit the images with different filters and post them either immediately or schedule them for a later time. You also have the option to receive an email notification once your content has been posted. The best thing about Schedugram is that it automates every pre-scheduled post and then posts them on your behalf. You don't have to worry about not receiving any reminder because Schedugram manages it for you. Next is Hootsuite. Many businesses and marketers are already using Hootsuite to manage their social media activity. Hootsuite's Instagram account management options allow you to schedule posts via the Hootsuite mobile app. You can cross-post the same content on other social media sites like Facebook or Twitter. Hootsuite allows you to upload content and schedule it for multiple platforms at once. It's a great tool to consider if you're looking for a more inclusive, all-in-one management dashboard for multiple social media sites. The best time to post on Instagram is between 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday, according to Hootsuite Analytics. And though there are no hard and fast rules on the best time to post, it's recommended that you test it out and track your audience's responses. Hello and welcome to this video course. In this module, you'll learn how to use Instagram ads to generate more leads. Before I start the chapter though, let's go through the outline of this tutorial, which is that you'll learn the types and formats of Instagram ads, and you'll learn about how to create ads that stand out. Businesses now have the option to not only increase brand awareness, but also to increase website visits and offline sales through Instagram ads. There are 3 types of sponsored Instagram ads: image, video, and carousel. All 3 include a clickable Learn More button that directs followers to your website. Image ads are single photos that tell a story through images. This ad format is what launched the world of Instagram ads. Advertisers have the option to create sponsored posts featuring a product or service offered. It also has the option to include a call to action that redirects to the appropriate page of the business website. These could include phrases such as shop now, install now, sign up, learn more, and so on. What's really awesome about Instagram picture ads is that this option is open to all advertisers located in any country. In video ads, it's different from organic Instagram videos. In an attempt to develop a cinematic feel, Instagram has rolled out 60-second video ads, which you can shoot in either landscape or portrait format. These ads allow advertisers to persuade, influence, and sell to audiences visually. A carousel ad enhances your Instagram storytelling because it can include up to 4 photos. Retailers, car companies, and nonprofits have been at the forefront of this new ad product, and it works great for brands and businesses that sell multiple products. With Instagram's carousel ads, advertisers are able to showcase multiple photos within a single ad, as well as a link to the brand's website or webpage. And there are some great features that have been rolled out by Instagram to help advertisers and businesses grab attention and drive traffic. The first feature is, well, the image. In previous versions, images and photos shared on Instagram had to be cropped into a square format. And while that option is still available, the newer version now allows the use of landscape and portrait formats. These formats allow you to make your images taller or wider than the original square format, giving you better creative options for your images. You can now also use sponsored videos on Instagram. It's most successful when you capture engaging content that's relevant to the target audience. Instagram ads can be up to 60 seconds in length. Other recommended video specs include either MOV or MP4 format with a minimum resolution of 720 pixels and a widescreen aspect ratio of 16:9. To create an Instagram video ad, you can choose from a variety of objectives. To keep it simple, let's look at the video views objective. When you choose a video for the visual portion of your ad, you'll be asked to upload a video, browse your library, or upload several images to create a video slideshow. Once you've chosen your video, select the image you want to show when the video isn't playing, which is before the video starts and after it ends. You can also upload an SRT file to create video captions. The dimensions of the video you upload are important. If your video doesn't fit the dimensions of Instagram, the ads manager will instruct you to change it. Make sure to preview the video before you run the ad and update the text if you need to. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we'll go through strategies on getting targeted followers on Instagram. By the end of this tutorial, you'll learn ways to get targeted followers for your business and tools to help you get targeted followers. First of all, you need to know how to make good use of hashtags. While hashtags originated on Twitter, it quickly became an integral part of social media in general. Today, the density and frequency of Instagram hashtags are much greater than on Twitter because companies have realized that the success of an Instagram marketing campaign depends a lot on proper hashtagging. Every time you upload your Instagram content, you can customize your post with short messages and hashtags. The message and hashtag, of course, has to be relevant to your business and brand core identity, and best if it communicates your brand values as well. This is to keep things consistent and build brand awareness amongst your followers. When you hashtag your Instagram uploads, it helps to organize your images and video content so that it becomes accessible to your followers in the future. It also creates its own individual story. How? Well, when an accompanying hashtag is clicked on in Instagram, it'll bring up all the photos that have been hashtagged with the same word, creating a unique visual storyboard. Brands and businesses can leverage this by keeping the hashtags to be the same as their core values and identity. For example, if your brand embodies the values and the spirit of adventure and travel, you can put a unique hashtag that personifies your business. Another example would be if you're selling fashion on Instagram, you would definitely want to hashtag OOTD or OOTN, which is widely known as outfit of the day or outfit of the night, respectively. To assist you in getting more targeted followers, you can consider Target Grow. It's a tool that targets followers for your Instagram account. All you need to do is enter hashtags relevant to your business, and Target Grow will identify quality targets and enable engagement. New prospects gain awareness of your business and follow you, so you can engage and convert them. Target Grow has a smart targeting system that tunes itself to suit your goals. Plus, the smart algorithm identifies the influencers and intenders most relevant to your business. In this way, you're able to gain followers and prospects to increase word of mouth and, of course, your revenue. Welcome back to this video course. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to hold an Instagram contest to gain more exposure. By the end of this video course, things that you'll learn are how to choose a proper contest type and using tools to manage your contest. Instagram contests are a great way to get people talking about your business and increase your followers. If you've ever thought of running Instagram contests, here are some great tools and tips to run a successful contest. If you're planning to run a promotion or contest on Instagram, you'll have to decide what type of contest to run, how it will operate, and how users can participate. Here are two different types of Instagram contests to consider. The first one would be comment on the post contest. This is a popular type of Instagram contest where you ask users to comment on your post. For example, you might ask the audiences to share their experience or story on the comment box, and you'll choose the most unique one to win. Another type of Instagram contest is to ask audiences to post their own photo. For this type of contest, you ask fans to post their own Instagram images along with the contest hashtag. Make it clear to fans which hashtag they should use to participate. And of course, your hashtag should be unique and extremely distinguishable. An exclusive contest hashtag makes it easier for you to find them and lets you know who's entering the contest. For example, Sephora is running an Instagram contest on Christmas, and they're giving out Kat Von D's lipstick. Fans are required to hashtag Kat Von D Sephora giveaway. This is how you make good use of a unique hashtag. Because Instagram has made it clear that they won't be associated with or help support any contests on the platform, all of the tools available for managing contests are from third-party companies. Here are two to consider. First up, let's take a look at Gleam. Gleam's contest platform makes it easy to host a contest on Instagram and comes with a ton of helpful features. The company boasts an average of 4 actions per user in their competitions. The interface is easy to use and straightforward, featuring a dashboard with current and scheduled competitions. It allows you to specify start and end dates for your contest, set terms and conditions, and add age restrictions. Additionally, you can offer other ways to participate, choose what actions users need to take, and specify the number of winners. Gleam allows you to place a widget on your blog to encourage users to enter the contest. You can also capture lead information from users, such as name and email address. Next up, Woobox offers hashtag photo sharing contests where you designate a specific hashtag fans must use. Woobox features cross-platform integration and it's mobile compatible. You have the option to set an age restriction, manually approve entries, limit the contest to 1 entry per customer, and collect valuable lead information. You can try Woobox for free. However, with upgraded plans starting at $30 a month, you'll get more features, including a higher participant threshold, more brand pages per account, and more apps and contests. Look, growing a business is never easy. You've got to have what it takes to make it happen. A determined mind, the amount of time spent, and the level of effort you've given will all be paid off at the end of the day. But most importantly, you got to have the passion and have faith in everything you do, not just for your business, but every single thing in your life does matter. Believe in what you can do. Brace yourself. You're ready to shine. All right, that's the end of the Instagram series for this video training course. Thanks for your attention, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Hello there. I bet you've seen and heard marketers and brands using Facebook Live to broadcast their business. In recent years, live streaming has become the latest online marketing trend for business owners and entrepreneurs. With live streaming, you can now take your business even further by generating more leads and establishing a stronger brand name. Since live streaming has become a part of Facebook, this is a grand opportunity for you to integrate live streaming into your online marketing. In this module, you'll learn how to use Facebook Live to build engagements, share insights, and build discussions. We'll also cover tips on sharing quick information and how to conduct reviews on your products or service. Organizing AMA sessions or Ask Me Anything sessions to build engagements and navigating the Facebook Live map. So let's get started. To use Facebook Live, you'll need to download the Facebook app into your mobile phone, then access your Android or iOS Facebook app once the download is complete. At the top of your news feed, in the dialog box, What's on Your Mind, select the live video icon. Next, type in a brief description about your live stream. You can choose an audience for your video depending on your preference at the bar above your live stream description. Finally, tap Go Live and start your live broadcast. You'll notice that the live stream is in session, which is indicated by the live icon in the middle top of your screen. Once you've finished with your live broadcasting, tap on the finish icon on the bottom right of your screen. Just like any other online marketing methods, Facebook Live can do all the same with the exception that the information is being shared live. Here, the engagement between you and the audience is vital, as it's the foundation in sharing information. The easiest way to build engagement is sharing exciting moments that you're experiencing in the moment. This can be live events, interviews, behind the scenes, product launches, and even messages from the CEO or founder of your company, just to name a few. By sharing exciting, interesting, or special moments with your audience, you're building a common interest and a connection with your audience besides just using your brand, products, or services as the main medium. Sharing great moments such as reaching 1,000 likes or followers on your page, or even reaching your business milestones are moments worth sharing and worth celebrating. Besides that, it's an opportunity for you to pull out sales and promotions to commemorate your achievements together with your followers. Vlogging or video blogging is a form of a blog. So instead of writing your daily post, you can do a video about it. It's a form of content that adds value to your live stream through sharing of insights or daily news. What you can do with vlogging is you can share any insights on your business, products, or services as long as it adds value to your audience. With vlogs, you can build various engagements, such as coming up with ideas or discussions alongside your audience. Among other things you can do with Facebook Live is sharing tips with your audience as a means to share quick information that are generally seeked out by your audience. You can also make it more valuable by answering questions that are posted in the comments section of your Facebook Live feed. Another great piece of content that you can do on Facebook Live is reviews. With reviews, you can touch on your own products or services, or it can be a review on other products and services that relate to your business. Reviewing your own products or services is suggested to be your main focus, as you can educate your audience about your products. When your audience are educated and understand the value and benefits that your product or service offers to them, they're more likely to convert to clients, which of course then translates to sales. For example, if you're in the beauty line, you could do a product review on Facebook Live over the multiple types of facial cleansers that you offer, or how to use them on different types of skin. You'd be surprised that most people don't know what type of skin they have or how to take care of it. That's an opportunity to educate and communicate and then convert to sales. Besides that, you can conduct an AMA, or also known as an Ask Me Anything session, to build up engagement between you and the audience. In AMAs, you provide a topic, set the context, and viewers that participate are given the opportunity to ask questions directly to you. This creates discussions and engagement between you and your audience. Don't underestimate AMAs, as it doubles up as a wonderful tool for research and gathering insights about your audience. For example, if a particular question about a product keeps popping up over and over again, you might want to take note of it because, first, it might indicate that your marketing is not effective in communicating the message. Therefore, it needs to be reviewed in order to be more effective. Second, the product may have flaws and require an upgrade. Third, you might want to put it in your website FAQ so that you can save time from answering the same question over and over again and move on to more engaging questions. Building engagements is the core of Facebook Live. One of the best ways to improve your engagements with your audience is to watch and learn the patterns on how other people build engagements. To view other people's live feed, check out the Facebook Live map. You can easily navigate around the map to find other Facebook Live users all around the globe. In the Facebook Live map interface, the blue dots represent Facebook users that are currently in live stream. You can move around the map with the cursor to any designated location. Once you hover over a blue dot, a video preview will open up indicating how many people are watching, the thumbnail, and the description. This is a good way to get you familiarized with the interface and the engagements from the viewer's perspective. You'll notice that the quality of content will vary from user to user. There are TV stations that broadcast news or television shows, live streams of sports to movies, and there are those who live stream their daily life to show their presence on the live map. Notice that the lines are drawn from all parts of the world to connect to the center of the live stream, which are the viewers that are currently watching. This is a great insight tool to determine where your audiences are located around the world. Just click on the designated dot to start watching the live stream. Once the live stream ends, a notification will follow suit indicating the live stream has ended. To watch the live stream again, the video will be saved and posted on the user's timeline. This allows followers the opportunity to watch the recorded live stream. Optimize your live stream by ensuring that your internet connection is strong, because a live stream that is constantly buffering due to slow internet speed or constantly disconnected can severely affect the viewing experience, to say the least. As a solution, please do get yourself on a high-speed internet connection. Otherwise, don't attempt a live stream as a business. It would be very frustrating to view a low-resolution live stream that is constantly disconnecting, and that frustration normally results in lost viewership. Next up, writing a description of your live stream can greatly influence the viewer's decision to tune in. To influence their decision, write a benefit or a desired end result in the description. For example, quote, "Watch behind the scenes to the grand awards," unquote. or, quote, 3 steps to getting $20,000 in 23 days. It has to have a hook in order to pique interest, is what I'm saying. There are 4 ways in maximizing your engagements through the description. The first way is to have a short description that's straight to the point. Ideally, it should be between 200 to 500 words. The second way is to include a strong call to action to prompt your followers to head over to your site. For example, stating in your description to click on the link to receive a special promotional price for the next 24 hours. Third, your, quote, subscribe here link allows you to direct your followers to your site and to capture their info. The fourth way is to insert your links into your live stream description for your followers, especially if you're running multiple social media sites like Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. This is a great way to expose your other social media sites to build followers, not just on Facebook. Hi there and welcome back. In this module, we'll cover optimizing your Facebook Live traffic. By the end of this video tutorial, you'll learn the necessary steps and strategies to optimize your Facebook Live. Getting massive traffic flow to your live stream can be done by determining the best time and date to go live. And to get things running, proper planning is necessary. First is the preparation stage, where you generate ideas on what you plan to talk about during your live stream. While it's good to maintain a certain element of being impromptu and improvising, planning would help to minimize the awkward silences, which help to elevate the quality of the live stream. When you go live, there's little to no room for error because you won't be able to edit things out. Other elements of planning to consider is how long the live stream will be. What other opportunities do you have during the live stream to meet your objectives like sales, promotions, brand awareness, and so on, and the right time to go live. Once your planning is done, the next step is to inform your followers that you'll be conducting a live stream on Facebook at the determined time and date. This will prompt your audience and followers to be ready and make time for the live stream, especially when it's educational and adds value. You'd want to prompt them and create hype because your live stream can be part of a bigger marketing campaign or sales funnel. Therefore, you want the maximum number of audiences tuning in when you go live. Blast out the message through email and other social media sites. In your announcement, write a compelling and simple description for your live stream. Include an end benefit for your audience. Always think about WIIFM. What's in it for them? Why should your audience tune in? What benefit will they get? This helps in creating desire, and you can also advertise the announcement on Facebook to gain more followers. There's no hard and fast rule about how long or short your live stream should be. What you need to take into consideration is to communicate a start and end time for your live stream in your announcements. This helps your audience in managing their time better and is so important, especially if you're selling or promoting something at the end of your live stream. You'd want your audience to be tuned in right up to the end so you can close with the sales pitch. For duration, any form of live video discussions such as reviews, vlogs, or live AMA sessions usually take about 30 minutes to an hour. Of course, this depends on you and the amount of questions raised by your audience during the live stream. A quick tip is to put up a timer in front of you to manage your time better. The timer on Facebook Live is really too small, and looking at it too many times throughout the live stream breaks eye contact with your audience. Short, live video sessions such as announcements and breaking news can be between 4 to 10 minutes long. If it's a live training or discussion session, it's best to break down your sessions into parts instead. With this approach, it's easier for your audience to learn and skip to the parts that appeal to them most. When you schedule your live stream, take into consideration the location of your primary target audience. Recommended best times to go live are at night between 7 to 9 p.m. or during weekends at 9 a.m. Generally, these are the times when your audience is back home from work and most likely to be on Facebook. Though these are the recommended times, what you can do is to put up a schedule in advance and educate your audience on the timing of when you're going to go live. It'll take a while at the beginning, but once you've done it a couple of times, your audience will know and anticipate your live streams. Also, take into consideration your time zone. This is important because when you have audiences from all around the world, you can't please everyone. But what you can do is first determine your primary target audience, then understand what time zone they're in and cater to their preference and go live. Of course, you'd need to balance it out with your own time as well, because there's no point in going live at a time zone that's best suited to your primary target audience, but is 3 a.m. in the morning at your side. You'll have to go live looking tired and haggard in the long run, and you'll get burned out. In summary, it'll be hard and uncomfortable at the beginning, and generally speaking, by the third time you go live, you should already have a template which you can then reuse or modify to suit to your marketing or business needs over and over again. But then, the key is to be consistent and don't give up. Hello and welcome back to this video tutorial where we'll cover utilizing Facebook Live as part of your sales funnel. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to integrate Facebook Live with your sales funnel and have it scale even further. A sales funnel is defined as the buying process that you lead your audience through when they purchase your products. This is divided into several steps and generally has a front-end offer and then an upsell or a downsell. The model and the steps involved vary from business to business, and all funnels have one thing in common, which is to induce a high degree of selling and purchasing with the customer. There are 3 ways to integrate Facebook Live into your sales funnel. The first is to have a call to action in your live stream. A call to action, or CTA for short, is a directive issued by you as the brand or business owner to have the audience take some form of action. That action can be expressed as sharing a link, or click and go to a website, or click and download, and of course my favorite, buy this now. You'd be surprised as to how many business owners and brands fail at this part. They hesitate to ask for the sale because of limiting beliefs and self-sabotage, resulting in an awkward sales pitch. CTAs are done at the end of your live stream because trust and credibility have been built between you and your audience at that point. If you ask someone to buy at the beginning of your live stream, it doesn't make sense because they haven't gotten to know you yet, like you, or trust you. And people buy from people they trust. You can also combine CTAs with scarcity tactics, where you limit the product or promotional offer by limiting quantity or limiting time. For example, the first 5 to register will get a bonus valued at $5,000. Or the second example is buy this now at a promotional price of $197 and save $400 only for the next 72 hours. The second way is to add a link that leads to the sales page for your product or service. It's recommended to add the link once you're done streaming because you want to have the focus on the live stream. If you add or reveal the link too early before your call to action, your audience would potentially have the perception that all you care about is sales and money. You then lose their trust and potentially you lose them as your audience. To track and analyze clicks on your link, use link management services such as bit.ly.com. It's free to use, and you can customize your link to look more professional and branded instead of a jumbled up computer-generated link. For example, bit.ly/72-hour fire sale. The free Bit.ly account also offers you analytics on total clicks on the link and location and origin of the clicks. This is important because the data received will help you plan better for your next marketing campaign. The premium account offers more robust data, such as detailed reports on the time the link is clicked. The third way to integrate Facebook Live into your sales funnel is through content. Content is the hook in getting your audience interested in your product offering. It's the bridge between you and your visitors. The content shared needs to be of value, of course, and of relevance to your audience. It's best that the content provides a solution to a painful problem that they're experiencing. Serve them at the highest degree, and you'll find that your audience will follow you to the ends of the earth because you are an expert authority. Now that we've covered 3 ways to integrate Facebook Live into your sales funnel, next, you'd want to develop a scalable sales funnel. There are 3 stages to that. The first stage is to attract visitors. When you're live streaming on Facebook, the first step is to get as many of your audiences from other social media sites to watch your Facebook live stream. You can do that by announcing the details to your live stream across all your social media sites. Then the challenge is, how do you get new visitors and turn them into prospects and customers? There are 2 surefire ways. The first is paid advertising on Facebook. Highlight their interest, solution to their problem, or a benefit, and have them sign up to be reminded on the live stream. This is a good way to attract new visitors and also build up your mailing list, and you can maximize revenue from the list later through email marketing. The second way is to strategically set up 2 to 3 short live stream sessions detailing that you'll be having a Facebook Live session on a particular date and time covering a certain topic. Then you deploy the scarcity tactic and let the viewers who are tuning in know that you're not sure if you will do another Facebook Live session again after that. So if they know someone or want someone to benefit from the upcoming Facebook Live session, tag them in the comment section below and remind them to make time for it. This way you get free word of mouth advertising on Facebook. The second stage is converting your visitors into prospects. Here you offer something of value in exchange for their name and email address. This is, again, to build your mailing list, which in turn builds your online business, because the rule of thumb for any online business is that you do not have a list, you don't have a business. In the offer to your visitors, you can do a giveaway in the form of an ebook, video training, or templates. There are many types of giveaways, and the 3 mentioned are generally the easiest to produce with high perceived value from the public. Note that your content needs to be specific, add value, and target a specific niche or problem area for your customers. The third stage is converting your prospects into customers. In this stage, this is where you sell or make an offer. There are multiple ways to make an offer to your audience, and it's generally divided into 2 paths, direct and indirect. In direct, we're talking about hard selling to your audience, where you make an offer at high energy and deploy scarcity tactics, price slashes, discounts, and disqualifying your audiences. In indirect, you make the intention to sell upfront at the end of the live stream. In indirect, you make the intention to sell upfront, and at the end of the live stream, you reveal the details of the offer. There are no hard and fast rules on which method works better than the other because each path has its own pros and cons. To determine which path to take for your business, first, you need to determine your brand values. Is your brand vocal, passive, or active? If you deploy hard selling tactics, does it match your brand values? Next is to understand the context or circumstances in which your audiences were brought in. Was there an indication at the beginning that your audience would be subjected to hard selling? When you've decided on the 2 mentioned criteria, the next is to test it out. Execute the tactics and evaluate the results. If it's not getting you the results that you want, review, do an evaluation, and change things up. Remember that your goal doesn't change, but how you get there can be flexible. Once you've found a pattern that works for you, next is to scale it up by pumping in money for advertising to funnel as many visitors in as you can into the Facebook live stream. Most sales funnels end here, but hey, here's a bonus stage for you. The bonus stage is turning your customers into your dedicated promoters. This will help you maximize on free advertising through word of mouth and opinion leadership. This is where you introduce a referral or affiliate program. There are two ways you can deploy this, which are either public or exclusive. Public would be openly informing every visitor on your website that you have an affiliate and referral program and that they can sign up at a separate page for more details. In exclusive, what you can do is pull up sales data and filter out customers who've already bought your products or engaged with your services. They are then sent a private invitation to be an affiliate where they can earn extra income by promoting the product or service. They'll receive a commission for every customer that they bring in that purchases the product or service, and you can decide for the commissions to be either in percentage or fixed rate. Well, that marks the end of this module. Through 3+1 stages of Facebook Live sales funnels, you're maximizing your opportunities to turn visitors into your potential loyal customers. Hello there. In this module, we'll cover how to generate more leads after your live stream. There are two strategic approaches you can do. One is reposting your live stream videos to increase engagement and generate leads. Two is with Facebook Live Analytics, where you can analyze your statistics on your followers and insights to further improve your marketing plan and strategies. To generate more leads, first you need to attract visitors to tune into your Facebook live stream. And to do that, you need a compelling thumbnail together with a good description. It's important because images communicate quicker than words, especially when your audience are scrolling through their Facebook newsfeed. To do this, click on the date of the post in the timeline to open it and then click on Edit. You'll be directed to the Edit Video page. In this section, you'll have the option to utilize the basic captions and advanced tabs. Basic captions allows you to choose a category that suits your video, which makes your video easier to show up in the search feed. You can come up with your own title and upload a thumbnail as well. Similar to YouTube, Facebook will automatically generate default thumbnails based on the content of your video. Compared to using default thumbnails generated by Facebook, it's advised to design your own thumbnail because you have more control over its appearance, and it can also be branded. Once your recorded live stream footage has been posted, keep track of the engagements, such as likes, shares, and comments. Gaining leads in your live stream is important to gain more insights on your audience interest or inquiry into your products or services of your business. Through Facebook Insight, you can now assess the performance of your live stream, and that will help you improve in your future live streams. To analyze your video stats, go to your Facebook page and click on Insights at the top. Scroll to the left side towards the navigation section and select Videos. On the right-hand side, you can see your video views in the chart, and if you want to alter the date range, just key in the dates in the start and end boxes. You have the option to filter your stats in organic versus paid, auto-played versus click-to-play, or unique versus repeat. In Figure 2, the video view in the news feed lasts for 3 seconds, even if the video is auto-played or clicked-to-play. For additional details, you can hover and then click anywhere on the chart. Overview metrics can assist you by determining the right days that are good for live streaming, as well as to compare the right type of approach that leads to a video view. It's important because you want your audience to watch your video from the start right to the end. To access your Facebook Live Analytics, head over to your Facebook page and access your video page located on the left side. Next, click on Video Library to access your live videos. Next, referring to Figure 4, access your video statistics by clicking on the video title. In this particular video detail, the performance analytics for Facebook Live videos are entirely the same for normal videos on Facebook Analytics. Besides insights on your statistics, you can access each metric in detail to analyze how the statistics change over time when you're live streaming. Take, for instance, if you click into Peak Live Viewers, the interactive graph will tell you at which point in your live stream you got the highest live viewers. To nail down which part of your Facebook Live videos works, you need to find your live video statistics, understand it, and boost up your live video metrics. Facebook Live Analytics provides more detailed metrics compared to normal videos in two formats. In 10-second views, you find out how many viewers have watched 10 seconds or more of your live stream. The stats will even indicate the percentage of how many visitors have watched with the audio on and off. In Figure 8, a high completion rate is a good sign that your live stream is good, as long as the percentage is above 25%. Based on the data obtained from this metric, you can determine which live stream content has the most consistent viewership, and you know at which point your viewership drops off. This is a great way to estimate and plan the duration of your future live streams. In the Post Views tab, you can check out and see how many visitors you have to reach during your live stream, total views, and the engagements that occurred throughout the live stream in the form of reactions, comments, and shares. You can also check out your view post clicks, divided by clicks to play and link clicks. Any negative feedback in the form of hide post or unlike page can be seen in this section as well. The negative feedback does not entirely affect your overall quality of your live stream, as long as the percentage is 1% or less of the total reach. In the Video Views tab, you can access the metrics data gathered to determine which type of content received the best reactions and engagement. With these results, you can optimize your overall quality of your future live streams. That marks the end of this module. In summary, with Facebook Live Analytics, you can understand how your followers are responding to your live stream to help you develop better content. Hello there. In this module, I'm going to walk you through how to target and retarget your Facebook audience through Facebook Ads Manager and the Facebook Pixel. This strategy is only applicable once you have your email list and engagements on your site. For targeting, I'm going to guide you on how to create lookalike audience with Facebook Ads Manager. And for retargeting, I'm going to be utilizing Facebook Pixel. Lookalike audience is an approach that allows you to reach out to new people that are likely to be interested in your product or service. You don't have to compile all your data or statistics to get this approach running. What you need is your email list to be uploaded to Facebook Adverts Manager. To create lookalike audience, go to Adverts Manager at your Audiences section. Click on Create Audiences at the top left and then select Create a Lookalike Audience from the drop-down. Next, choose Custom Audience and select Customer File. You can either choose a file or copy and paste your customer's data or import your customer's email addresses. In the next section, you're prompted to choose the country where you'd like to find a similar customer base. Finally, choose your desired audience size with the slider and click Create Audience. From here, Facebook will find the people who are most likely to be interested in your product or service. The next strategy is utilizing retargeting on your Facebook advertising campaigns with Facebook Pixel. Facebook Pixel is a piece of code that allows you to measure, optimize, and build audiences for your ad campaigns. With Facebook Pixel, you can track the actions visitors take on your website across devices, and this will inform you the performance of your Facebook ads. Among the various interactions that Facebook Pixel will track is tracking how your customers are moving between devices before conversion happens. This will determine the number of visitors and the percentage of users who would see your ad across desktop or mobile. Facebook Pixel will optimize your ads to target people who are most likely to take action, and this is defined as either making a purchase or signing up for an application. Facebook Pixel will also automatically run ads based on the relevance and best time for visitors to visit your site. So if you're running an ad and there are no actions taken, then you'd want to kill the ad and change to a new one. In Facebook advertising, it's all about testing and more testing to get it right. Another approach is to retarget your audience back to your upsells. How this strategy works is that after your audience has interacted with your ads and no purchases or conversions took place, what you can do is retarget your sales ads back to these audiences for another chance of selling. A smart way is to create an ad that specifically targets their most likely reason of not buying or converting. If you want to invest more resources on your ads, place more emphasis on your back-end sales instead, because that's the part where you make the most money out of it. That marks the end of this module. In summary, with these two strategies of utilizing Facebook Ads Manager and Facebook Pixel, you're saving your time and resources by coming up with better ads to suit your audience. Hello there. In this module, I'll be walking you through how to build your Facebook Pixel and event conversions. Facebook Pixel combines the functionality of the Facebook Conversion Pixel and the Custom Audience Pixel into a single pixel. Through that combination, you can now build your audiences with Facebook Pixel instead of relying on Conversion Pixel and Custom Audience Pixel. If you're still utilizing these two features, it's time to upgrade to Facebook Pixel. To create your Facebook Pixel, click on your ad account in your Business Manager. Next, click on Tools from the top menu, and from the drop-down menu, select Pixels. On the next page, make sure your Facebook Pixel has been selected on the top left, and then click on Create a Pixel button, located at the middle column. Next, you'll be prompted to name your pixel. Choose a name that represents the business because you're only allowed to have one pixel per ad account. If you're advertising for more than a single website, it's best to create a new ad account for each website to ensure that the data gathered is accurate. Once you've named your ad account, click on Create Pixel button. A pop-up will appear prompting you to install your pixel code. To install the pixel code, you can either use a tag manager tool or other e-commerce sites that offer Facebook integration to upload your pixel code. If your site is on Shopify, the process is much easier. Scroll through the code and search for a set of 15 numbers. That will be your pixel ID, and copy this number. Next, scroll towards your Shopify admin, head to your settings, and click on Online Store. The second choice is to copy and paste the code from the Pixels page in Ads Manager. Click on Actions to view the code. Copy the entire base code and paste it between the head tags on each web page or in your website template to set it up on your entire website. Save it under the name Facebook Pixel, brand name or domain name. By naming your pixel code, you don't have to track back to your pixel code and instead copy-paste from the text file. Click Save. Once the code is created, check out the Facebook Pixel Helper to ensure that the code is working properly. Next is to install the Facebook Pixel. If you're not familiar with coding, there are various plugins for installing Facebook Pixels on the website. To install the code, open up the code editor to the page you want to track. Look between the head tags near the top of the page and paste the Facebook Pixel code right there. If you have existing code between the head tags, place the pixel code underneath it but above the head. Next, your Facebook pixel code will appear like the diagram above, except that your pixel ID will be different from the 10-digit code above. Code example. Lastly, in your Facebook pixel code, above the closing script tag, paste the standard event code that is relevant to your page, for example, add to cart button. It's necessary to go through this process for every page if you want to track your add to cart as an example. There are various standard event codes available in Facebook Pixel for you to track, and each event code represents a specific action. Event codes allow you to see the total number of audience that goes through your funnel and the list of actions that they take. From each action, you could determine if people are adding products to cart or even adding payment info. What if people are viewing your content but they're not making a purchase? Through these codes, you can pinpoint which stage requires adjustment to get the action steps to flow from viewing products to making a purchase. In Facebook Pixel, website custom audience is how Facebook helps you to retarget website visitors. This part has been covered in Module 5 on how to target and retarget audiences. Besides creating custom audiences, you can create custom conversions as well by selecting a completion page and renaming the conversion. Do note that the completion page is your thank you page. With custom conversion, you can pick the type of conversion, such as purchase, and add a monetary value. For example, if I create a custom conversion that tracks visitors to a product download page, I can include the price of the product. This feature will assist me in figuring out if my ad campaigns are profitable. Let's say I charge $35 for my product, but I'm spending $40 for every purchase that comes from Facebook ads. I'm making a loss in advertising as my advertising expenditure is higher than my revenue and profit margin. Therefore, I would need to make adjustments to my Facebook ad. The best part about custom conversion is that once it's created, it'll be tracked for all my ads, whether I decide to optimize for it or not. Your customer conversions are constantly being tracked, and you can create a report for every single ad that displays the conversion rate for any of your custom conversions. That marks the end of this module. In summary, with Facebook Pixel and event conversions, you can easily track your audience interaction with your ads and optimize the actions taken to increase conversions. Hello there! In this module, I'm going to show you how to use Facebook video ads to market your business. Utilizing video ads is the next big thing, besides doing Facebook ads, because video content is becoming the main focus on Facebook. So instead of posting articles, make a video out of it instead. Before you post your video into your page, at your video editor page, go to the boosted video option and target your preferred demographics. This will drive traffic from your targeted video ads to your video content, and it will build engagement. For any post that you've posted into your newsfeed, don't boost your post. Instead, use Facebook ads to target your audience. This is because boosting will target a general audience instead of your targeted niche. In advertising, you want to be focused and put the ad in front of the right target audience to increase conversions. There are two factors that will reduce the cost of spending on video ads. First is your content video engagement in the form of likes, shares, and comments. If the content is engaging enough, it will show up in the newsfeed. That means your video content is building up exposure on its own, and at that point, you can effectively cut down your cost of running your video ads. Second, based on your video ad insights, if a specific target group is not performing well, you can stop running your video ads for that particular group. You can either run it on different target groups or start advertising new video ads on different video content. There are elements which you need to take note of in optimizing your video advert. First is to keep your text page to a minimum of 90 characters. Bear in mind that only the first and second sentence of your video ad will be seen. The remainder of the text will be hidden under the read more sign. Therefore, ensure that the beginning sentence has a hook or communicates a benefit from watching the video. Think about why should your target audience watch the video in the first place? What's in it for them? If it doesn't capture people to watch your video ads will be overlooked. The most important element to pique your audience interest to watch your video ads is the video thumbnail. Bear in mind that most Facebook users will keep their autoplay option deactivated on their mobile devices, and they will need to click on the thumbnail to start the video. For desktops, most Facebook users will keep their autoplay option activated unless they switch it off. Facebook generates a range of snapshots from your video ads for you to use as your thumbnail. If the generated thumbnails aren't attractive enough though, you can customize your own thumbnail that suits your video ads and upload it to your Facebook video editor. Facebook video ads aspect ratio is 16:9 or 1:1 for square videos, so it's best to render video ads that fit into that format and applies to your thumbnail as well. Not every image may work. You may have to test it out and try different thumbnail images to determine the best one that works. But again, Facebook advertising is all about testing. Mobile users have surpassed desktop users in terms of overall internet usage. That means there are potentially more Facebook mobile users compared to Facebook desktop users. Now, that doesn't entirely mean it's best to spend your resources on mobile feed ads. The best way to draw out which ad to spend on is to run both at the same time, and the results will show which ads are performing better. Remember, testing, and more testing. Good luck. Hello there. In this module, I'll give you a walkthrough on creating your Facebook ad campaign. In the previous 3 modules, we covered on how to target your audience, how to build your Facebook pixel, and how to utilize Facebook video ads. Here, we'll go through the steps to get your Facebook ad campaign set up in no time. To start creating an ad on Facebook, log into your Facebook page and click on the top right corner and look for Create Ads section. First, you're required to choose the objective of your campaign. There are various marketing objectives that you can choose from, and each objective produces different results. For this tutorial, I'll be focusing on conversion objectives because it's where you want to encourage and persuade your audience to purchase your product or service. Sales means revenue, and that means profit. There are 3 subcategories that fall under the conversion objective. First, there are the conversions that help you get more visitors to use your site. Second, there's the product catalog sale that displays products from your product catalog based on your target audience. Third, there are store visits to promote multiple business locations to people who are nearby. Once you've selected an objective that's most relevant to your business, choose a conversion pixel or app event depending on what you want to track. Events are defined as sections that happen on your website, either as a result of Facebook adverts or organic reach. The event code allows you to track those actions and use them in your advertisement. Next is adding your custom audience. If you have a handle on who your target audience is, you can proceed to add in the details and go to the next step. If you haven't determined your target audience, you can use Facebook or Google Analytics to learn more about your current customers, including which searches lead them to your site and where they're located. Next section is choosing your ad placements, and you can select either automated placement or narrow down your ad placements. Placements means on which platform you'd like your ad to appear in. Ad placements that are available for advertising are Facebook desktop and mobile feeds, Facebook right column, Instagram, and audience network. If you're driving conversions to your site with Facebook ads, stick with Facebook desktop and mobile feeds. For budgeting, recommended spending is $50 if you're opting to drive conversions for 5 days. Each day, Facebook will take up to $10 per day towards advertising your ad. You don't necessarily have to go beyond $50 for Facebook ads because you want to test it out first before investing a higher amount. Test to find the right advert, and when you find that formula, then scale it up by investing more into the ad spend. Imagine investing $100 for your ads and the results aren't what you aim for. Running ads is all about testing, and you have to keep trying different variations of ads to get the right conversion for your target audience. Hello there. In this module, we'll cover refining your Facebook ads to increase conversions to your site through 4 optimization strategies. Creating Facebook ad campaigns requires a lot of optimizations, tests, and patience. Testing will assist you to determine the changes that are required to be made to your ad campaign, and this will lead to better results from your Facebook ads. Utilizing lookalike audience is a great strategy to generate massive traffic to your site and build a massive list of customers. To refine your lookalike audience, you need to test your ads using different selection of interests when you're building your ad. Once you've found the right set of lookalike audience and interest, it'll help in reducing the cost per conversion. The next strategy is breaking down your audience into various categories instead of defining it as a single entity. This will allow you to design and communicate specific messages to various audiences. Through this approach, you can potentially increase your audience engagement and improve conversions from each audience category separately. This approach will allow you to effectively target each audience with specific messaging instead of running a single ad campaign for both platforms. To determine which ad campaigns work better, you'll need to run a split test. 2 different ad campaigns mean both are targeted to different audiences to avoid any similarities in the result. You don't need a massive ad spend budget to cover a split test. Just put up your standard Facebook ads budget and split it between 2 different ad campaigns. Another approach you can do is to expand the age gap of your target audience. For example, I'm putting up an ad targeting tech-savvy users, and most advertisers will pick an age range of 18 to 44 years of age. By increasing the age gap, you'll be lowering the cost per conversion. Remember to test your ads, track its performance, and stop those that are not performing. Keep what's working and scale when you find the right formula. Good luck. Hello there. In this module, we'll cover how to turn your Facebook profile into an authority figure. If you've created your Facebook page already, you can still go through with this module on optimizing your Facebook page. Facebook has become the main platform for every business and marketers as well to build their brand and business. Compared to using emails to interact with your prospects and customers, Facebook has the capacity to assist you in reaching out to a global audience through its own SEO. Let's start with creating your Facebook page. Select the arrow in the top right corner and then select Create Page. You're then required to choose from 6 categories that your business is in. If you're running a local brick and mortar business, select local business or place. If it's an online business without a physical store, go with brand or product. The other 4 categories are self-explanatory. Company, organization is suited for a business that runs local or international outlets. A community page is for running community-based events such as community services or crowdfunding initiatives. If you're running a Kickstarter campaign, choose the entertainment page and pick the public figure page if you want to establish yourself as a public figure. Once you've selected your category page, choose a category for your product or service and key in the name of your business. After that, select Get Started to create your Facebook page. Now that you've created your Facebook page, the next step is to fill up all the details of your page. Select the arrow at the middle left corner and then select About. It's important that you write a short description because it's the first thing that people see and read when they search for your Facebook page. Your short description is the summary of your page, and you're limited to 155 characters to tell people who you are. Be clear and concise. Describe what you do and why they should follow and like your page, and you got yourself a good description. For example, Adobe's Facebook page. The description in the About section is just 8 words, and it spells what the company does, while the rest of the company details are appropriately laid out around the different sections of the Facebook page. The next part is optimizing images on your Facebook page. You can optimize your main profile image, cover image, and the image post size, and these are important as it helps to build visual branding and develop consistency. Facebook profile pictures use a square image, so your profile picture has to be cropped to the square size before uploading. The profile image uses 180 pixels wide and 180 pixels tall. In the display, it will appear as 160 by 160 pixels. For newsfeed or image posts, the size is optimized to 470 pixels wide and 394 pixels tall. Once the image is uploaded to the newsfeed, the aspect ratio will be scaled down to 235 pixels wide and 197 pixels tall. For your Facebook cover image, the standard size is 851 pixels wide and 315 pixels tall. To maximize your Facebook cover image, you can put in arrow cues to direct visitors to either like your page, follow on your page, or even direct your visitors to your sales page. Your cover photo depends entirely on your creativity, so play around with the visuals and make full use of the features that are available on your Facebook page. To create the best engagement experience for all Facebook users, Facebook has stepped up their game by providing Facebook page users the freedom to configure their page to suit their business needs. To change your template, select the arrow in the middle left corner and then select Edit Page. On the Template section, click on Edit. In this section, you're given the choice to pick a template which has the most suitable features and tabs to suit your business. Last but not least, you can add a link to your Facebook page to direct your visitors and followers to your web page. To add a link to your page, select the arrow in the right corner and then select the Add or Plus button. Click on Use Our App or Game at the bottom of the page and select Use App. Place your web link and click on Add button on the bottom right corner to complete the setup. And that marks the end of this module. Good luck. Welcome back. In this module, we'll walk through how to turn your visitors into leads and customers in 4 steps. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know the 6 steps covering content creation, promoting content, retargeting, and using social ads. For the first step, you need content to build engagement, but researching what kind of content to use can sometimes be, time-consuming. You can accelerate this process by finding keywords and topics that are searched by your target audience and then design content around it. This works because your audience is actively searching for it. Tools such as IFTT and BuzzSum will assist you in your research. You can also outsource the creation of content to online freelancers. Sites such as Upwork.com and Fiverr.com have many freelance content writers, and hiring them is relatively affordable when you factor in the amount of potential leads that you're generating as a result of great content. As a business owner, of course, you want to be focused on money-generating activities like sales. In the second step, you can further leverage your best content created by advertising it on social media. This will help you reach out to a wider target audience. Content marketing is important because there are hundreds of content published on a daily basis, and that's a lot of white noise. It's easy for one piece of content to be lost in all that clutter. Here are 3 approaches to amplify your content. First, you can reach out to people with massive influence. Engage with them and have them advertise your content. Leverage off their status and influence and market to their audience. This works best if their audience is, of course, similar to yours. Second, you can remarket your content by retargeting it through advertising. Third is to get involved in an online community that has your target audience. In there, you build a reputation and contribute to the community. That way you build credibility and trust among the members of the community, which then makes it easier when you want to promote or make an offer to them. Coming back to turning visitors into leads and customers, the third step is remarketing to an audience. This is done by tagging site visitors with a browser cookie. A remarketed audience is an audience which you'd want to re-engage with again and again because there's potential conversion to sales. You can create remarketed audiences based on user behavior on your site. You then use these audiences as the base for your remarketing campaign in your Facebook ad account. When a visitor visits your website after clicking on a Facebook advert, sometimes they may not complete the full sales process. They might leave out putting in their contact details or abandon carts at checkout or even add products to the cart but not finish processing it. There are many reasons for them not to purchase. It could be no time, no money, or the product is not for them. So the best way to remarket to them is by utilizing your Facebook Pixel to create a custom audience from your site. With Facebook Pixel, you can bring your site visitors back to the purchasing stage or search for new visitors that share similar traits to your customers. In the fourth step, you apply behavioral and demographic filters to the audience. Here's where you use the demographic and segmentation tools from Facebook. Elements that you need to analyze, such as Facebook users' recent purchasing behavior, is an effective approach in finding the right audience. Purchasing behavior such as buyer profiles, clothing, food and drink, health and beauty, and more are all covered by Facebook as well. Facebook ads also have the option to narrow down to live events. You can also utilize Facebook ads for layer targeting on top of one another, which helps you to refine your audience further. Hello there. In this module, I'll walk you through how to reach thousands of followers with your Facebook page. At this point, you've probably created and optimized your Facebook page and have started running your Facebook ads. You're getting a lot of visitors and leads who then turn into customers that buy stuff from you. But the next stage is creating loyal followers. Branding is important, especially when it comes to social media. You want to project a positive impression of your brand in the mind of your audience. And to do that, your brand or your business needs to have a voice. That voice is defined as the way your brand speaks and interacts with customers online, and it needs to match your brand values. Is it serious, casual, conversational, or something else? Once you've crafted a tone of voice for your brand or business, the key is to be consistent because it represents the personality of the brand. To maintain top of mind recall amongst your target audience, you need to be consistent. A good example is Starbucks, where they maintain a positive and conversational tone of voice in engaging with audiences on their page. They also take the effort to reply to comments instead of just overlooking them or ignoring them. This creates engagement and helps to build a connection between brand and business with their customers. You could also use your Facebook page to show your audience a behind-the-scenes look at your business. This works as it's something they normally don't have the chance to experience otherwise. The idea is to take your audience on a personal journey because it's through such a journey that credibility and trust are built. You could use this opportunity to elevate your perceived brand value as well. For example, if your business has a very high standard in quality management, then you'd want to show it to your audience and to the world that you have such high standards. That's a selling point. And in this case, a behind-the-scenes photo at DreamWorks, one of the greatest animation studios that has produced many great animation classics. With a brand name like this, people would be curious to see how it looks and how production works behind the scenes. Recognizing and appreciating your audience on your Facebook page is another good way to turn them into your raving fans. Unless it's a complaint about the product or service, people generally don't expect to reply to their general comments, as there are hundreds and sometimes thousands of comments. So replying to a seemingly random post can sometimes result in a pleasant surprise. In this example, Robert Downey Jr., who plays Iron Man in the Avengers films, credits an artist for sharing his art on his Facebook page. Now, the easy way out is to ignore the posting because there are just so many to reply to. Understandably, celebrities are busy people, but Robert went out of his way to credit the artist, which then puts both the artist and Robert in a positive light. Direct engagement is another way in bringing your audience closer and becoming your loyal followers. What you do is to reply to posts and questions on your Facebook page as promptly as possible. This is a different take towards customer inquiries, and it's a break from the norm of calling up a customer service center, press a couple of numbers, and be on hold for the longest time just to get one answer. Keeping track of every comment and request can be overwhelming if you have a lot of engagements on every post. You can better manage this by utilizing your notification settings, where you can be notified only when a comment is posted. The trickiest part is probably dealing with negative feedback and responses. Most businesses and public figures would either turn a blind eye or remove or hide the comment from the comment box. So what do you do when you receive negative feedback or a rant on your Facebook page? Well, first of all, it's impossible to please everyone. The energy of the business is better focused on creating and adding value to your customers. Understand this, what you focus on grows. The more you focus on the negative part, the bigger it becomes. Likewise, when you focus on the positive side of things and amplify it. Of course, if it's a legitimate inquiry or complaint about your product or service, don't shy away from it or ignore it, as the customer may turn into a negative raving fan and spread more negativity. Take it as an opportunity to serve the customer at the highest degree and solve that problem right then and there. You're recommended to take it offline and speak directly with the customer to solve the problem. Then post up the solution in the comment box as closure after you've solved it. Last but not least, have fun with your audience. This is how you'd want to build thousands of followers on your Facebook page. In summary, you're maintaining a long-term conversation with your followers on Facebook. And because it's long-term, you've got to add value and make it meaningful. Good luck.